What's popping? I'm all the way down here. What's up, y'all? We're here once again, back again for these NBA finals. Look, no Porzingis. I don't know if you guys saw the update. I assume you did. No Kristaps Porzingis tonight, and Woj has just reported pretty unlikely. They are pessimistic about his return. Unlikely he's able to play for the remainder of the finals. Now, Boston has a 2-0 lead, which means that they would have to lose in 6 or 7, which is it's feasible. It can happen. But it's going to take a lot of work from Dallas. Even without Porzingis, this Boston team is tough. It's real tough. You know, ask the teams. Listen, Porzingis went down in the first round, and yet here they are. Now, to be fair, they faced very injured Cleveland and then Indiana team without their stars, but you know, it's an uphill battle for Dallas for sure. With that being said, look, you're down 0-2, you're at home. A lot of your role players have not played well, so they gotta play well tonight. Luka's got to come out and do his thing, obviously. You got to get something from Kyrie, and you got to win this game because we all know you go down 0-3, that's the death sentence in the NBA. No team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit, so you can't do it. You just can't do it. So I'm hoping. Actually, I'm lying a little bit. I'm trying to speak it into existence. I actually expect Boston to win tonight. I do. I think Dallas is looking at it like, oh, cool, no Porzingis. We should be able to win tonight, guys. And I think Boston's going to be like, oh, okay, cool. We got to play a little bit differently, but we're going to come out. We're going to send a message. Boston tends to play really well at home. I kind of expect Boston to win tonight, although I'm hopeful. 1, because I won a long series. 2, because I'm hoping Boston doesn't win the championship. And 3, like, I want to watch more entertaining basketball. I hope this is a long series, and I hope it doesn't end in 4 or 5, which is what would happen if Boston ended up winning tonight, even without Porzingis for the remainder of the series, which would be a disappointment, right? I don't want a 4 or 5 game series. What's poppin'? Rishi Rich, Daniel Berry Sports, Big Taz with the Big Taz. The robe is out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm big chillin' today. I didn't want to put anything on. I didn't. All my Knicks gear is dirty. Got to do some laundry. I didn't want to put a sweater on, and I'm chilling. Dallas down 0-2. I'm really not stressing. Obviously, hopeful they win just because, like I said, won a long series. Don't want Boston to win. Don't want them to go up 0-3. At the very least, I want the fan base to stress. So we're out here in the robe today, hoping for a Dallas victory. Big Taz, what's your question, big dog? What's your question? As we're getting ready for the tip, here we go. Let me move the chair out the way. It's game time. It's serious. Let's get to it. Our guy Relic asked me a question on Twitter, and I never got back to him, and that's on me. I'm terrible with social media. I'm terrible with responding in general. Big Tass said, will you be streaming the Knicks Summer League games? Depends on the time. Now, Summer League games kind of suck, but depending on the time in which they play the game, high probability, very high chance we stream those games. But again, like I said, dependent on a couple of things. 1, they have to take a first-round draft pick. 2, Rokas Jokubaitis has to come over and play. Make the Summer League interesting. If not, if we have a very boring Summer League team like we did last year, then it may not be worth it. We had a terrible Summer League team last year. Daniel Gafford wins the tip. We are off and running here in the first quarter. Let's see how Dallas comes out to open up the game tonight. Luka has it up top being guarded by Brown. Gets it over to Kyrie being guarded by Holiday. Holiday has been eating Kyrie's food, and Kyrie goes right past him, lays it up and in. My goodness, that's how you started off, Kyrie. That's how you started off. Drew Holiday has it. Over to Tatum up top. Tatum being guarded by Washington, coming to his right. And the crowd is very raucous right here in Dallas. That's what you need. Tatum spinning, coming to his left, hits Brown, cutting back door, over to Horford. Horford knocks down a little floater in the lane. Boston coming out, moving and grooving on offense. That was a very pretty play from them as Luka goes one-on-one against Tatum, steps back on the left wing, and he knocks down a three. It might be a Luka night. It might be a Kyrie night. Both of those guys got to get it going. Maybe they got some confidence. Maybe they got some energy with the Porzingis news. Let's see. Derrick Jones Jr. knocks it loose. The ball is loose. Then Derrick Jones Jr. picks it up, goes down the lane, and he lays it up and in against Brown. Brown kind of gave it to him, didn't want to commit a silly foul. It's a 7-2 start early. First minute of the game. You'll love to see it. Brown has it up top. Pump fakes. Over to Holiday. Holiday in the corner. Pump fake. Step back. Three over Gafford. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go. Luka with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Has it up top. Coming down the middle of the lane. Holiday's going to pick him up. Luka steps back. Loses it. Holiday picks it up. Here comes Derek White pushing the other way. They got numbers. He's going to dribble into a pull-up three off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Kyrie knocks it loose. Here comes Derrick Jones Jr., who picked up the loose ball. Kyrie on the left wing. That's a big swing factor here. The Mavs got to win the 50-50 balls. Luka has it up top. A couple of players hit the floor. Brown and Gafford. Luka now attacking Holiday. He's too big. He's too strong. Gets right to the basket. Lays it up and in. Too big, too strong. That's a matchup. If I was Luka, I'd love. Holiday, incredible defender. I'm too big. I'm too strong. Dallas takes a 7-point lead early, and they're kind of getting whatever they want right now. Kyrie got to the basket for an easy layup right past Holiday. Luka getting right to the basket, right through Holiday. Derrick Jones Jr. comes up with a steal, lays it up and in. Luka knocks down a step back three, and there's your 9 points right there. It's a 7-point lead. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. But Joe Mazzulla calls an early timeout, which, I'm a fan of the early timeout. I'm a fan of it. I love when Tibbs does it. Joe Mazzulla known for not having a feel for when to call timeouts. I feel like that's a good timeout. The crowd is into it. Dallas has come out and looking good. I didn't love that three from Derek White. Dribble pull up into a three. I'm sure the Celtics coaching staff loved that shot because they're freaks. They love those analytical get up as many threes as you can. I didn't love that shot from Derek White though. Dribble pull up three in transition with nobody back on offense for you to even contest for an offensive rebound for a long rebound. Didn't love that. But the 2 points, the one basket that the Boston did make, it was very pretty basket. Pretty much everybody touched the ball in that possession. They got Tatum driving down towards the basket, hit Brown, come back door, and they left it off for Horford for a little wide open floater in the lane. This starting unit is not the issue, right? The thing that has killed and completely unlocked Boston in this series in particular, although their team is also very, very good. But the thing that has completely shifted, not even shifted, the thing that has dominated the series has been Kristaps Porzingis and his ability to create mismatches all over the floor and stretch to the court for the Boston Celtics and just destroy any defenders in his way against that Dallas throws his way, whether it's Derrick Jones Jr. or P.J. Washington or Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively. He's been killing all those guys. He's picking and popping. He's getting to the high post. He's winning the post battle. He's knocking down these mid-range jumpers. Nobody tall enough, big enough, long enough to contest him. All of that. And without him, we'll see what they do come when Horford has to sit down, right? Do they go small? Do they go Luke Cornett? Do they go Xavier Tillman? Do they go O'Shea Brissett? And like I said, go small? Do they just stick with the guys they have and just remove that guy out of the rotation and go like Tatum center? Be very interesting. Joe Mazzulla seems to, that has not been historically this season a thing that Joe Mazzulla has been comfortable going to. They've got a couple of options, like I said, Cornett, Tillman. Tillman was a trade acquisition that they had middle of the season just for big man insurance, most likely Kristaps Porzingis insurance. And guess what? They need to cash in on that insurance right now with him going down. Likely for the series, although, the way they phrased it made it sound like they're holding out hope that he's going to come back. But we'll see. We'll see. But obviously, Dallas coming out with a ton of momentum. The crowd clearly on their side, right? At home, finally. You're looking for your role players to step up. You're going to need big games from not just your regulars of obviously Luka, Kyrie, but like P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. are guys who you would expect to step up. But you're going to need, with no Porzingis, you're going to need your centers to actually have an impact on this game between Gafford and Lively, who have been, for the most part, completely taken out of the series. Right? And they were huge parts of their team and of their offense during the playoffs. specifically. All right, here we go. We're checking back in. Derek White bringing it down. Let's see how the Celtics respond after that early timeout. P.J. Washington applying pressure on Derek White all the way out to the half-court line. They get it over to Brown on the left wing, attacking, goes across the baseline, picks a dribble up, feeds it to Horford in the corner, wide open for three, splashes it. Oof. Here comes Derek Jones Jr., hands it off to P.J. Washington. He's going to bring it down, being guarded by Derek White up top. Gets it over to Luka. Luka being guarded by Brown. Brown's done a great job on Luka all night. They get it over, not all night, all series. They get it over to Gafford. Gafford out to Kyrie. Extra pass. Derek Jones Jr. out of the corner. Gets blocked by Horford. Goes out of bounds. And the Celtics are just, they have it in their mind. You're not going to get any corner threes. Horford blocking Derek Jones Jr. Corner three that time. Krim said, where is Porzingis? He is on the injury list where he has spent a large portion of his career. As they inbound it right to Kyrie in front of the basket, he lays it up and in over Derek White. Beautiful move from Kyrie. Hit ahead to Horford. Horford back to Derek White over to Tatum. They swing it around the Holiday over to Brown in the corner. Good ball movement from the Celtics here. Jaylen Brown driving it down in the corner. Derek White quick catch and fire from three. Out of the corner. Can't get that one to go. Gafford with the rebound and over to P.J. Washington. He's bringing it down, trying to push the pace a little bit. Hands it off to Kyrie. Kyrie picked up by Derek White. Kyrie up top, coming to his left off a Jones Jr. screen, stepping back against Horford, pump fake, gets it back to Luka, back to Kyrie, one-on-one against Horford. Old man Horford, can he keep up? Kyrie gets to the basket, scoop layup, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Brown picks it up, he's bringing it down now. Celtics with numbers, trying to attack and transition early as there's some mismatches, and Gafford comes up with a block. Holiday can't, with the offensive rebound, can't get the little floater put back to go in with the left hand, and then Tatum ends up fouling P.J. Washington in the backcourt fighting for the rebound. Susan, what's up, Susan? We got the robe out. Not for the Mavericks, oh no. I'm just chilling. That's why the robe is out. I'm just chilling. We're just watching a good basketball game, hopefully a good basketball game. But Dallas with an early 6-point lead, 8:40 to go. Luka has it up top, being guarded by Brown, coming to his left. Tatum picks him up, quick crossover to his right, pulling it back, puts up the three. He's feeling it, comes up short off the front of the rim, fight for the rebound. Brown, good boxed out on Gafford as he comes out with it. Xavier Malera, what's up, Malara? What's up, Malara? Xavier was popping. Welcome. Ooh, P.J. Washington coming down the court, throwing the lob to Gafford, and that's how you open things up. Hold on, 8-point lead for Dallas right now. Largest lead of the series. Early. Brown has it up top, coming to his right. K. Hazy, what's up, K. Hazy? Gafford guarding Holiday, who gets to the basket, flips it up with the left hand, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Derek Jones Jr. grabs it, and Dallas' defense is coming through right now. It's coming through. They had the chance to take their first double-digit lead of the series. Kyrie on the left wing being guarded by Horford. Jab step between the legs, putting the dribble moves on, step back, left wing three, Kyrie Irving. Woo! The roof would have exploded on the building off of that one, Kyrie. Here comes Derek White, has it on the right wing. They throw it inside to Horford. Quick kick out, back to Tatum, over to Holiday, driving it down, back to Derek White. Pump fake, driving to his left. Luka staying in front of him. Oh, fantastic defense from Luka. Over to Holiday. Holiday coming to his right. The step out. Kyrie, contest Holiday. Holiday knocks down the little mid-range pull-up jumper along the baseline anyway. Ooh, that's a tough shot. Luka has it on the right wing, driving it down. Against Brown. Ooh, gets fouled, throws it up, and he goes down, but they say no shot. They say before the upward motion. I don't know about that one. Looked like he gathered. Let's see. That's tough. But before the ball went in, I got to give the ref credit there. Before the ball went in, the ref was already signaling no shot. So, got to give him credit there. All right. Lively has checked in. Luka has it up top against Tatum. Luka moving different tonight. He goes right past Tatum, scoops it up with the right hand. My goodness. Luka is moving different tonight. Lead back up to 8. Holiday bringing it down. Hands it off to White. White, one dribble, back to Holiday. Holiday kicks it in the corner to Brown. Pass fake, driving it down to his right along the baseline. Kicks it back to Derek White, wide open in the corner for three. In and out, can't get it to stay. Lively, skying for the rebound. And Kyrie will bring it down. Has it up top. Tatum's going to pick him up. Kyrie between the legs on the left wing. He's moving a little different too. Scoop layup with the right hand. Ooh, got it to go. High arcing Steph Curry-esque. Hit the top of the backboard looking kind of underhanded layup. Tatum on the other end driving. Puts it up off glass, gets it to go. Both teams trading baskets now, but Dallas did for a second there extend to a 10-point lead. Astra Cat, what's up, Astra? Luka has it up top against Tatum, between the legs, stepping back, crossing over to his left, going right past Tatum, leans in, gets it to the middle of the paint, and just flips it up into the basket. He's going to hold the follow through too. Luka's like that tonight. He's like that. He's showboating. He's talking. He's feeling himself. He's taking Jason Tatum off the dribble right now. Tatum has no answers for him. Brown bringing it down. And they call a travel on Jaylen Brown. Oh, hold on. Boston look a little rattled right now here early in the first quarter. Halfway through the first quarter right now, we're just under 6 minutes. Boston look a little rattled. You can see it offensively. K. Hayes said the Mavs killing it right now. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Luka, he's moving a little different today. He crossing up Jason Tatum right now. He's cutting him up. Luka over the top to Lively, who goes up, gets fouled, and one for Lively. Everything going Dallas's way right now. That's what I like to see. Line me up, Dallas. Line me up. Let's make this interesting. Let's make Boston sweat. I want to hear all the podcasts. I want to go listen to all the podcasts tomorrow and talk about see, it's a different series now. Dallas won one game. You know. I want to hear Boston fans cry. And by the way, that foul was on Xavier Tillman. So it looks like Mazzulla and the coaching staff have opted to go to Xavier Tillman here. Like I said, their mid-season trade acquisition from Memphis. And Lively knocks down his and one free throw, giving them a 13-point lead, 22-9. Holiday up top to White, over to Tatum. Tatum coming to his right. Jaden Hardy switches on to him. That's a bad matchup. Tatum trying to take him off the dribble. Settles for a pull-up three, and he gets it to go down. Tatum, who has been awful from three-point range in this series, got that one to go down. It's a good sign for Boston. Luka bringing it down, has it up top against Brown. Luka coming to his left. He gets Tatum switched on to him. Luka's going to attack. Dancing with it. Dancing with it between the legs. Step back, puts up the three, trying to answer. Airballs it. Great defense from Tatum. But Luka let him off the hook there. Holiday hit a head pass. Luka gets his fingertips on him. Tatum able to save it. He slips. Marie gathers himself. Now 1-on-1 against Luka. Has it in the left corner, and they call a foul on Luka. Luka getting his hands on him. Get your hands off of him, Luka. Get your hands off of him. Asher Cass said, nah, Mavs are still going to lose. I got a bad feeling about that too, Asher. I'm with you. Before the game started, my pick was Boston. But Dallas has come out, and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with the way they've come out. Holiday has it up top. Coming to his left, Kyrie switches on to him, gets it over to Brown. Brown against Luka. Settles for a pull-up three over Luka. Luka gave him space, and Brown can't make him pay as he comes up short. Here comes Kyrie Irving off the Lively rebound. Kyrie up top, coming to his right, dribble, pull up, deep straightaway three. Oh, Kyrie Irving, finally, welcome to the series. Kyrie, who had not hit a three all series long. 25-12, answering that Tatum three. Brown on the left wing, he looking to answer, and he steps back for a three, looking to answer, and Kyrie fouls him. Come on, Kyrie. You're better than that, brother. You're better than that. Ashton said either this or Game 4 will be a blowout, but one of them will be close. I'm hoping that Dallas wins both of these games and we go back to Boston, Game 5 tied 2-2. That would just be pure entertainment. I need to see Boston fans in misery. Even if Boston ends up winning the series, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care either way. The Knicks are not in the finals, so it don't really matter to me. I'm just here for good basketball. Jaylen Brown misses another free throw. Hold on, JB. You gonna come up short today? Is it that kind of day? Is the crowd getting to you? K. Hazy said, Kyrie is here. He's finally showing up. Getting off to a good start here in the first quarter. Let's see if he can continue it. Remember, he was 4 for 5 in the previous game for 8 points in the first quarter. And they shut him down the rest of the game. So, Brown knocked down the second free throw. He's got one more coming. Namar, what's up, Namar? Susan said Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown are a dangerous duo. Tatum is suspect. As Brown knocks down his third free throw, so he goes 2 for 3. 25-14. Kyrie bringing it down against Holiday. Gets it over to P.J. Washington. Washington has it up top, coming to his left. Driving it down, kicks it out with Kleber. Extra pass in the corner to Hardy, who catches, going along the baseline, but he was out of bounds as he tried to attack out of the corner. Ball going back to Boston. Holiday bringing it down. Kleber is going to guard him. Interesting matchup. Gets over to Tillman. Tillman hands it off to Tatum. Tatum being guarded by Lively. Interesting matchup. They want Lively on Tatum here. Sidestep, right wing three for Tatum. Can't get that one to go. Good box out from Dallas there as Kleber comes flying in for the rebound. Kyrie hit ahead to Hardy. Hardy looking to attack in transition. Attacking Tillman. Gets to his left hand. Can't get it to go. No foul call. He's looking for it. A lot of contact, but you got to play through that, man. It's the finals. Here comes Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. 2-on-1. Kyrie, the lone defender. Brown gets an easy layup out of it. Asher said, I'm rooting for whoever's losing the game. That's pretty fair. Pretty fair. Looking for a close game. That's what I'm looking for. Brown attacking out of the post against Hauser. Can't knock down the righty hook shot. Here comes Tatum bringing it down. Boston trying to build some momentum here. Can they get back-to-back buckets? Brown pump fakes. Over to Tatum. Straightaway three. He settles for it. Comes up short. Hit the front of the rim. But it gets the friendly. Bounces it. Falls through the basket for Jason Tatum as Boston cuts the lead to 6. 7-0 run for them over the last minute and a half. Namar said, happy Celtics are losing tonight. It's early, man. It's early. Krim said, Dallas takes it in 7. Let's hope. I'm right there with you, Krims. I'm right there with you. A Dallas in 7 don't even sound too bad to me. We get 7 more games or get 5 more games, including tonight. I'm with it. I'm with it. Soon said, that's what I'm talking about. I really don't care. Yeah, the winner of this series does not affect the Knicks in either way. So it's not really, like I'm in offseason mode. I'm chilling. I got the robe on. I'm chilling. I'm watching basketball. Right? That's all I'm doing right now. Right? I have no vested interest in a winner. I just want to see some good, solid, clean basketball. Big task that I'm rooting for Dallas, of course. Dallas as the underdog, it's hard not to, when you don't have a vested interest in either of the sides playing, whatever sport it may be, it's hard not to root for the underdog to win. It's just a great story. It's just a good feel, right? You got a lot to overcome. Hard not to root for the underdog when you don't have a vested interest in the outcome. So you said, I just want to let the Celtics know that enjoy it because the dynasty won't have. The Knicks are going to strain it out like Butler's hair. Oh, man. The Knicks are on their way, man. Look, we've talked about this relentlessly during the previous 2 games. This has been a weird playoffs, man, especially for the Eastern Conference. You go down the line, and the Knicks is the 2 seed, absolutely decimated by injury. Who's the 3 seed? Cleveland? Milwaukee. Milwaukee is the 3 seed, decimated by injury. Giannis and Lillard go down. And even Middleton dealing with injury as well. The 4 seed, Cleveland, hurt by injuries at the last in round 2 against Boston. Not that I think they would have beat Boston, but maybe they could have made it interesting. Donovan Mitchell was playing very well in that series. He goes down with an injury. Jared Allen doesn't even get to play in the last couple of Orlando games and doesn't play at all in the Boston series. 5th seed was, who was the 5th seed? 5 played for Orlando. Orlando was pretty healthy, but they were a super young team. Okay. You get to the 6th seed, the Indiana Pacers. By the time they get to Boston, Halliburton is hurt, and he is out. The 7th seed ended up being the Philadelphia 76ers, making it out of the first play-in game. And they, of course, hurt very heavily by injury. We know with Joel Embiid dealing with all the things that he was dealing with. And you also had, underrated injury, but it was important to their team, very impactful injury to their rotation and their team. DeAnthony Melton, their starting 2, was also injured. 8 seed, the Miami Heat, injured with no Jimmy Butler, just completely changes their team, obviously. Every single team, aside from Orlando, dealt with significant injuries to very important players. And it just sucked. Even Boston, smaller injury, but Porzingis gets hurt. And things just really aren't the same for them without Porzingis. As you're seeing so far here tonight, Kyrie putting the dribble moves on Hauser, comes up well short. Ball knocked loose, and it's out on Holidays. Lively keeps it alive. Ball's going to stay with Dallas here. Fresh 14 on the shot clock. Big Rud. What's up, Big Rud? Tillman sits down. Horford checks back in. They're going to, heavy minutes for Horford. We'll see how he holds up. They get it inside the Kleber. Luka's also checked back in. Hauser denying Luka the ball. He gets it out up top, being guarded by Hauser. Good denial defense from Hauser. Gets it over to Kleber. Kleber catches and fires. Gets blocked by Brown. And then Kleber can't hold on to it. Goes out of bounds. Kleber has been terrible this series. Maxi Kleber has been almost useless in this series. He's not knocked down any perimeter shots. His defense has been okay, I guess, but not really impactful. Holiday gets over to Tatum, being guarded by Kleber. You need to step up here, Kleber. This is where you got to make your bread. And a defensive 3 seconds on Lively, so free throw, free point for the Boston Celtics. 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. 6-point lead for Dallas. Can be cut to 5 here. Big Taz said, it took me a while to get over losing to the $3 bill Pacers, but I'm looking forward to next season. Yeah, look, next season, full season of Anunoby, hopefully full season of Hartenstein. When, he'll be back. I'm very confident he'll be back, but hopefully full season of Hartenstein. You get Randall back. I feel like it's been forever since we've gotten the luxury of watching Julius Randle play basketball. Brown has it up top, being guarded by Exum, who's checked in here for Kyrie. Brown coming to his right, over to Hauser in the corner, catches, pump fakes, Kleber fly by defense, and Hauser swishes the 3. Kleber is killing Dallas right now. He has not been good. Dante Exum on the right wing coming to his left. Tatum switches onto him. Gets it over to Luka. Luka being guarded by Hauser on the right wing. Luka, jab step, calling for a screen. Driving to his left now. Leans in, pump fake, steps through. Now fall away at the foul line, swishes it. Didn't matter. Great defense from Hauser, good defense from the Celtics, who were in a little bit of a zone there. And Luka just knocked down a contested mid-range jumper. Was like, screw it, I'm going to shoot this. And he knocked it down. Brown driving it down, kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum pump fakes, driving it down, gets to the basket. Can't get the shot to go, but a blocking foul on Exum, who slid under him at the last second, trying to draw the charge. But Tatum's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Dallas with a 4-point lead. Susan said, I'm looking for a clinic that specializes in Knicks withdrawals. Yeah, I got you. Knicks content on the way. I got you. Namar said, I think Isaiah Hartenstein will be back. He better be, man. He better be. I think he'll flirt. With a couple of other teams. But I think ultimately he comes back. Heart's got to be in New York, man. His heart, no pun intended, his heart has to be in New York. Tatum knocks down both of his free throws, 25-27, 2-point game. Boston's right back into this, yo. They withstood the initial punch from Dallas. Now we just got to play basketball. Dante Exum driving on. Oh, my goodness. Dante Exum exploding to the basket, throws it down over Jason Tatum. Oh, put him on a poster, Dante. Derek White bringing it down against Exum. Hopefully that fires up Dante Exum and this Dallas team a little bit. Tatum has it up top, and Lucas switches onto him. Tatum is going to take him one-on-one between the legs. In and out. Sidestep. Another 3 for Tatum. Another miss. P.J. Washington chases down the long rebound. Here comes Luka. Luka has it up top. Coming to his left off a screen. Brown stays with him. Now Hauser switches onto him off a rescreen. Luka attacking, draws the foul, throws it up. Can't get the shot to go. But he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Luka Doncic. Dominating this game offensively so far. Oof, they're showing that replay of the Dante Exum dunk. Put him on a poster. Love it. Luka knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Susan mentioning the roommate podcast between Brunson and Josh Hart. And Matt Hillman, put some respect to my guy Matt Hillman, who's the third co-host of that podcast. They're going to have Tom Thibodeau on. I don't know if that episode came out or not. I checked earlier. It was not out yet. But they're going to have Tom Thibodeau on. They're also going to have Jay Wright, former coach of Villanova, their former coach. They're going to have him on. Luka knocked down both of his free throws. Derek White has it up top. 3GP. What's up, 3GP? He gets it over to Brown in the high post. PJ Washington slips and falls. Brown, high arcing shot. Can't get it to go out of the mid-range. Luka skying for the rebound. 45 seconds to go. Luka bringing it down. Coming to his right off the screen from Gafford. Crossing over to his left. Now crossing back to his right. Now stepping back. Puts up the three over Horford? Tillman? Horford. Hauser snatches the rebound over to Tatum. Tatum running out to 5-on-4. Luka fell down in the backcourt. Leaves it off. Hauser straightaway three in transition. Splashes another one for Hauser. Sam Hauser cooking today. Luka bringing it down. Has it up top. Tatum switches on to him. Luka's going to go one-on-one. About a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock, 3-4. And Luka's going to wind down the clock as much as he can. Calling out some instructions for his teammates. Crossing over, step back, straightaway three over Tatum. He falls down again. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Tatum and Luka exchanging missed, terrible step back, contested threes. But this time, Tatum gets a wide open dunk at the end of the quarter here, 1 second to go. And Dallas obviously not going to get the shot off in time, full court shot. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Dallas with a 1-point lead. At one point, they held a 13-point lead, and Boston came roaring back. Good answer from Boston. Let's see if Dallas can hold on here. Luka, towards the end of this quarter, really killing his team, man. Towards the end of the quarter, really killing his team. The defense, the not getting back on defense. Well, the not getting back on defense is the thing that's hurting his defense. But I feel like everybody's playing well so far. Maxi Kleber has been very detrimental to what Dallas is trying to do out there. He's going for pump fakes. He's flying by. He's not very disciplined defensively. He's giving them nothing offensively. Turned it over, not taking open shots. Like, what are you out there for, buddy? What are you out there for? A threat, maybe? Spaces the floor theoretically. But if he hasn't knocked anything down and he's just, I'm not a Maxi Kleber fan. Never have been. Never have been. Susan said I can't wait for Tibbs. That's the episode I'm looking forward to the most. See Tom Thibodeau in a relaxed situation, actually answering questions. Tom Thibodeau, in his media availabilities throughout the season and throughout his career, has been known to be a guy who just doesn't really answer a ton of questions. Gives very vague answers, gives very simple, plain answers. And I think he's going to get pressed a little bit from JB and Josh Hart. And I can't wait to see it. 3GB said Josh's answer to Bridges' comment was hilarious. Blink twice, yeah. For context, if you guys didn't know, Josh Hart was doing the pregame, postgame, and halftime shows with ESPN during the finals for games 1 and 2, I believe, right? He was there for both of those games and did a pretty good job. Clearly had a good time. Put a post up on Instagram, and Mikal Bridges commented under the post if Josh wanted to come over to the Nets, and Josh's response was something, I'm paraphrasing, but something along the lines of like, blink twice if they're holding you hostage, we'll come rescue you, you'll be good over here, so stuff like that. The usual. It was great. Fun interaction. Very fun. They have a good time over there. Student said, I didn't know Randall and Josh Hart went to the same high school. Did they? They're both Texas boys? I didn't know that. I didn't know they went to the same high school. Not at the same time. I feel like we would have heard about that. Student said, I have to see what Tibbs wears when he is chilling. I think he is 100% going to wear that quarter zip sweater with the Knicks logo on it. I have an intense feeling that is 100% going to happen. I feel like he wears that like almost 24/7. The only time he's not wearing it is when he's getting some sleep. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Boston, they put the graphic up. Boston ended the first quarter 18-6. Oof, Dallas, you better wake up. They let Boston right back into this. Let's see how Dallas responds now. Boston with a great response to that initial Dallas run. And coming out of the second quarter, Horford misses a right wing three. Tim Hardaway Jr. is in the game. And here comes Kyrie. Kyrie has it up top. Kyrie and Luka both into the game. Brown goes for the steal. Luka gets free. Feeds it over to Kyrie, over to Hardaway. Hardaway misses the left wing three. Here comes Derek White, bringing it down. Kyrie's going to pick him up over to Brown. Brown being guarded by Hardaway. Asher said, I go away for 3 minutes. What happened? Boston went on an 18-6 run. Brown dancing with it against Lively. Loses it. Ball knocked loose. Lively dives for it. Rips it away from Pritchard. Still holding on to it. Lively, and he saves it. No jump ball. Lively saves it over to Derek White. Here comes Kyrie. Kyrie against Derek White. Bringing it down. Behind the back. Pulling it out. Gets to the mid-range. Little fall-away jumper. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Dallas. And Lively is hyped up right now. Lively's trying to make something happen. He's out there hustling his butt off right now. Kyrie throws it into Lively. Hands it off to Luka. Luka being guarded by Payton Pritchard on the switch. Luka takes him right to the basket. Leans in. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to Derek Jones. Back to Luka. Luka with 3 seconds to go. Leans in. Pump fake. Can't get looking to draw the foul. Can't get it. Pritchard doing a good job of holding Luka up to a little mid-range jumper. Hauser has it up top over to Derek White. Both teams yet to score. Almost 2 minutes in. Derek White puts up a three. Airballs it. Airmail. Yikes. Kyrie coming to his right up a couple of screens, attacking Pritchard. And off of Kyrie. Pritchard, good defense against Luka, and now good defense against Kyrie. Jaylen Brown bringing it down. Up top, over to Horford. Extra pass to Pritchard. Pritchard being guarded by Hardaway. Pritchard putting the dribble moves on. Out to Hauser. Hauser catches. Gets it over to Horford. Down low. Kyrie guarding him. It's a mismatch. Horford has it in high post. Feeds Brown, cut to the basket, and he lays it up and in. Terrible defense. Who was guarding Brown? I think it was Luka. Lost sight of him. As Boston takes the lead, first lead of the game for Boston, 32-31. Kyrie on the left wing being guarded by Hauser. Attacking to his right. Gets to the mid-range. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Extra pass to Derek Jones Jr. Gets fouled by Derek White. Blocking foul. Foul on the floor. Ash said it was like 28-13. Yeah, Boston goes on an 18-6 run. Cuts the lead down to 1 before the end of the first quarter. And here they are. They took the lead back. They answered that early punch from Dallas. Let's see how Dallas answers now. Luka has it up top, calling for a screen. From Derek Jones Jr. Spinning, coming to his right. Horford switches on to Luka. Luka dancing with him. Attacking to his right. Tried to do something. Hit the side of the rim. It's a turnover. They leave it off for Derek White. He's attacking. Pump fakes. Trying to draw a foul on Lively. No foul call. And here comes Kyrie bringing it down. Coming to his left. Attacking, gets to the paint, flips it up with the left hand, hit the front of the rim, he gets a nice friendly roll as it goes down. Dallas retaking the lead. Now both sides going back and forth here. Tatum coming to his right. Lively switches onto him, attacking to his right, getting all the way to the basket. Euro steps, gets under the rim, kicks it out to Holiday. Holiday attacking to the paint, kicks it out. Derek White wide open, right wing three. Luka doesn't even go out to contest. Just got real slow on that one, Luka. You got to get out there, brother. 35-33. Kyrie bringing it down, has it up top. A lot of walking around for Luka. In and out dribble coming to his right. Stopping. Kicks it out to Luka. Luka up top. Coming to his left. Off a Lively screen. between the legs, dancing with it, attacking Horford, getting down the lane, stops, turns, spins, fades on the foul line, hit the side of the rim, can't get it to go down, doesn't get the lucky bounce there. Here comes Payne Pritchard pushing the other way. 35-33, Boston with a 2-point lead over Dallas, looking to extend here. Tatum has it up top, being guarded by Hardaway Jr. He wants to go one-on-one against Hardaway. Kicks it over to Pritchard. Pritchard catch fire. Deep left wing three for Pritchard. Off the rim. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Horford kept it alive, but Kyrie grabs it. Here comes Luka. Luka throws the lob to Lively from half court, and Lively can't put it down, but Derrick Jones Jr. saves it. Out to Kyrie. Pump fakes. Kicks it back to Luka. Luka catches. Pump fake. Spins. Coming to his right. Goes right past Holiday in the paint. Stops. Pump fake. Leans in again. Steps through. And out of bounds. And Luka's looking. He's upset. He's looking for a foul call, and the refs are just not calling it. They not giving you the easy foul calls, Luka. You got to play through the contact, brother. He is waiting for these foul calls. Luka with a half-court lob to Lively, and Lively just a little too far from the basket. Couldn't get it to go down. Joe Mazzulla is going to challenge here. I got a feeling Joe Mazzulla is going to win that challenge, although it was a foul on Holiday that they didn't call. But they can change it to a foul. They can only look to see who was at last touched by when it goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be off of Luka. Ball should be going back to Dallas, who hold a 1-point lead currently. And if we go through the box score, Boston came out like their hair was on fire. They were playing very well. They were knocking down shots. Luka came out, knocked down a three, got to the basket, was crossing guys over. It's gone very slow. Luka has. Let's go through the box score real quick. Dallas, didn't. I mean, Boston, they're just cruising. They're doing their thing. But I want to look at Dallas real quick. P.J. Washington only attempted one shot. Not good enough, P.J. Derrick Jones Jr. attempted two shots. Okay, one of them was a three that was blocked. He does have 3 rebounds, though, so he's getting active. The last game, he had like zeros across the board in the first half. So at least he's got 3 rebounds here and 2 points. Gafford's got 2 points. Kyrie's 5 for 9 for 11 points, 2 boards, no assists. Luka has 13, 3, and 3, but he's 1 for 5 from 3 after knocking down his first 3 of the game. He's missed his next 4, and he's 5 for 12 from the field. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough unless he's just gonna go off. He's gonna be like, you know what? I got it. Put it on me. But off their bench, at least these guys are taking shots. 3 for Lively, 2 for Exum. Hardy's taking 1 shot, Hardaway's taking 1 shot, Kleber's taking 1 shot, and all of them have missed. So they got 5 points total off the bench right now. You go to Boston. They only have Hauser off the bench who scored, who's knocked down both of his threes. But other than that, Tatum with 13, Horford with 5, Holiday with 2, Derek White with 3, Brown with 6. Everyone in their starting lineup has scored. You throw Hauser in there, who's also scored. They're going 8 men deep. They're going Tillman and Pritchard, who have yet to score, along with Hauser. Susan said Luka is the West Coast version of Embiid. It can't be, Susan. Can't be. Impossible. Luka is incredible in the playoffs. One of the best playoff performers we have in the NBA. And it's crazy how early it is in his career that he's one of the best playoff performers in the NBA. But can't be suspect. Joel Embiid has never made it past the second round. He comes up short and very small in the playoffs consistently year after year after year. It's just not he's not a playoff performer until bit. I got to disagree with you 100%. Luka is not suspect at all. He comes through. He comes through when they need him. Jonathan, what's up, Jonathan? Jonathan Martinez, my guy, showing back up. That's just said what's happening. I did forget to credit Boston with 1 more point. Don't know how that happened. But it's 35-33. It's a 2-point lead for Boston here. I'm doing well, John. Just relaxing, just chilling. Watching some high-level basketball here between Dallas and Boston. No Porzingis. Possibly for the remainder of the series, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey. So Joe Mazzulla challenged that. Looks like it's going to be off of Luka, but I don't know what they're saying right now. It is off of Luka. Derek White has it up top. Ball going back to Boston. Derek White over to Tillman. Tillman gets it over to Tatum. Tatum up top, being guarded by Hardaway. Tatum driving to his left, leaning in, stops, steps through, puts up the floater. Can't get the floater to go. Gafford inhales that rebound, and Luka will bring it down. 7:30 to go here in the second. Dallas down 2 after being up 13 early in the first quarter. I dropped my chair. Luka driving to his right, gets to the basket, gets blocked by Tillman, and then Tillman gets fouled by Gafford trying to secure that rebound. I dropped my chair. My bad, y'all. My bad. 3GP said jacket at the cleaners. Pretty much. It's been put away until next year, till next season. Tillman has it up top. Hands it off to Tatum. And they call an offensive foul on Tillman on the illegal screen. Interesting call. John said missing my Knicks. Me too, man. Me too. Hardaway gets it over to Kyrie. Kyrie has it up top. Coming to his right off a couple of screens. Tillman switches on to Kyrie. Kyrie pulling it all the way back out, looking to go one-on-one. Between the legs. In and out dribble. Crossing down. Crossing back to his right. Spins to his left. Lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Tatum skying for the rebound. Ball knocked loose. Tillman picks it up. Here comes Pritchard. Pushing the other way. Pritchard on the right wing. Leaves it off for Tatum. Tatum catches. Pump fake. Driving to his left. Stepping back. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday. Quick jab step. Bringing it down. Ooh, put the moves on P.J. Washington. Can't get the layup to go. Good defense P.J. Washington, who rips a rebound away from Pritchard. Now Washington bringing it down. Has it on his right. Against Holiday. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Green. Green's just checked in. Where had Green been? I feel like Green's played pretty well with his effort and his energy. Kyrie puts up a 3 and he knocks it down over Pritchard. Welcome to the series, Kyrie. Welcome to the series. Tatum has it up top, being guarded by P.J. Washington. Dribble, pull up straight away, deep 3, splashes it. Could be the Jason Tatum game. Jason Tatum starting to heat up. Jason Tatum playing well. 5 for 9 from the field for 16 points. So far here in the first half, we're halfway through the second. Kyrie has it up top, attacking to his left against Pritchard. Gets to the basket, leaves it off for Gafford. Goes up and he goes down strong. Big two-handed jam from Gafford. Tied at 38. Holiday pushing the other way, has it up top. Gets it over to Tatum. Tatum being guarded by P.J. Washington. Hardaway Jr. switches on to Tatum here. Tatum's feeling it. Crosses over to his right, gets down all the way to the basket. Euro steps, lays it up and in with the left hand. Right around Gafford. Gafford pulled his hands away, not looking to commit the foul in the easy and one play. Tatum gets an easy layup out of it. He's up to 18. He's cooking. Kyrie has it up top, being guarded against Tillman. Over to P.J. Washington. Catches, pump fake, driving to his right, gets down the lane, goes to a little floater. Good defense from Holiday to get into his way. Tatum comes up with the ball. Gets it over to Derek White, bringing it down over to Holiday. Holiday, extra pass. Pritchard in the corner for 3. Good defense from Hardaway to contest that well. Tillman saves it and saves it out to Tatum. Good save from Tillman. Tatum has it up top against Kyrie. Jab step, pump fake. Leans in, steps back, puts up a straightaway 3 again. Can't get that one to go. Hardaway comes flying in for the rebound. He's bringing it down. Hardaway has it up top, looking for a screen from Gafford. Being guarded by Holiday. Gets it over to Gafford. Gafford looking to get it to Kyrie. And we got a foul against Pritchard. Holding on to Kyrie there. Astra said Luka's 5 for 13. And I believe he started 4 for 5. He was cooking early. He's missed a bunch of shots since. 0 for 6, 0 for 7 since. 5 for 7. He started 5 for 7. Now 5 for 13. Kyrie has it on the right wing against Hauser. Looking to cook. One-on-one. Hesitation move. Sidestep. Puts up the 3. Woo-hoo-hoo! Kyrie's feeling it. It's a Kyrie night for sure. It's also a Tatum night so far. What co-star is going to step up? We know Luka's probably going to come through. Is Brown going to come through as he puts up a right wing three? Brown comes up well short. Kyrie secures the rebound. Hit ahead to Luka, standing there by himself. Pump fakes, driving to his right. Boston does a good job getting back. Luka able to secure it, kicks it out. PJ Washington wide open on the right wing. In and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the long rebound. Green keeps it alive out to Kyrie. Kyrie has it up top against Holiday. Sidestep, another left wing three for Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie Irving, y'all. Welcome to the series, Kyrie. Welcome to the series as Dallas takes a 4-point lead. He's up to 20 points, matching Tatum. He's 4 for 5 from 3. Tatum extra pass. Hauser in the corner, lines it up, rattles it in. Come on, Luka. You got to lock in, Luka. They are attacking you defensively. They don't think you can guard. Luka has it up top, between the legs. Looking to cook on Hauser, driving to his left, stops in the paint. One-legged fadeaway, flips it up at the basket, gets it to go. Luka finally gets another basket. 0 for 6. After knocking down his first 5 of his first 7 shots, Hauser driving it down, leaves it off for Holiday. Holiday pulling it all the way back out between the legs, coming to his right along the baseline, kicks it over to Brown, extra pass to Hauser, swings it over to Tatum, catches, driving to his left, gets to the basket, can't get the layup to go, fight for the rebound. Holiday saves it, gets it out. Horford, shot clock winding down. Horford in and out, can't get it to go. Holiday offensive rebound, lays it up and in. Oof. Drew Holiday all over the court on that possession for Boston. Kyrie bringing it down against Drew Holiday, and a blocking foul on Holiday as he falls down. And a timeout from Dallas. We get a bit of a breather. Trying not to knock my chair over again. Come on, John. You don't got to say that after saying, yeah, he nice with it. You don't got to say that, John. We know what you mean, buddy. We watching basketball. Astra said, crowd affects Kyrie. Yeah. I need, even when he goes back to Boston, though, I need that negative crowd reaction to also fuel him. Right? I think he's at a point in his life where he's not fueled by hate that maybe he once was in the past, but I need him to lock in Boston. I need him to take the hearts of Boston Celtics fans. I need them to go out there and have a 35, 5, 6 3-point game and really snatch the heart and soul of that Boston crowd. I need it from Kyrie. He was disappointed in the first 2 games. Happy to see him having a big game here today at home. Very entertaining player to watch. Soon said if Derek White has an off night, he just has a headache. Soon said Holiday's dangerous. He already has a ring. Yes, he does. And he was one of the most important players in that series as well. Very underrated player. How people could just not be a fan of Holiday as a basketball player is beyond me. I've seen it on Twitter. People not fans of Holiday. Crazy to me. Me, what did I say? Susie? Why would John say it? What did I say? Did I say something crazy? Anyway. I don't think I said anything crazy. Did I say something crazy? Kyrie's up to 20 points. He's 8 for 13 from the field, along with 4 threes. 4 for 5 from 3. Boston, Jason Tatum, 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 from threes, 50% from the field, 50% from threes. Got 18 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. Hauser's hit 3 threes. He's 3 for 3 from 3-point range. This could also be the same Hauser game. He's not missing. Boston not doing a good job of getting out on him either. He's a knockdown shooter. He's found the range. Pritchard not really giving him much, although the defense was solid. Tillman not really giving him much, although I thought the effort and the defense was pretty solid. But it's been the Jason Tatum show. It's really the reason why Boston is in a 1-point game with them right now. He's got 18 points. Other than that, Horford's got 5. Holiday's got 4. White's got 3. Brown's got 6. Not much. But you do need, Luka's got 15, Kyrie's got 20. You need Luka to be a little bit more efficient. He's 6 for 14 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3 boards, 3 assists. Gafford's got 4, Jones got 2, Washington's got 0. Washington, you need to step up, buddy. And he still got 3 from Lively and 2 from Exum. I don't like what Jason Kidd's doing here. He has played 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys tonight. That's just too many guys, Jason Kidd. Just way too many guys. You need to pick a rotation, buddy. Josh Green is in the game. He has it up top. Gets it over to Luka. Luka being guarded by Tatum. Luka calling for a screen. A lot of standing around for Dallas right now. Coming to his right. Horford switches onto him. Luka attacking. Stops in the mid-range. Pull-up jumper. Swishes it. There you go, Luka. Get to your spot and knock your shot down. Oh, Susan said, that was kind of, are you calling the game silly? Interesting. My bad. Horford gets it over to Tatum in the corner. Tatum being guarded by P.J. Washington. Jab step. Puts up the 3 out of the corner over Washington. Too long, can't get it to go. Lively with the rebound. Kyrie bringing it down. Kyrie on the left wing. Attacking Brown off the dribble early and easily. Gets to the basket, but can't get the finger roll scoop layup to go. Holiday pushes. Horford in the corner for 3. No hesitation. Knocks it down. Ties it up at 48. Kyrie has it up top against Brown. In and out dribble. White switches onto him. Coming to his left over to P.J. Washington. Pump fake. Driving to his right. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off. Nice pass to Lively, who gets a wide open dunk at the basket. Beautiful pass from Washington. Faked it to the corner and then left it off for Lively under the basket by himself. Drew Holiday has it up top. Green guarding him. Gets it over to Tatum. Tatum with Lively on him. They're putting size on Tatum. Tatum tacking to his right. Leaves it off. Derek White in the paint. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Horford. Back to White. Quick catch and fire out of the corner. Lively, good contest. And they call a foul on Brown, pushing Kyrie to the floor. Maybe a little bit of a flop from Kyrie. But a loose ball foul on Jaylen Brown. Ball going back to Dallas with 49 seconds to go here in the first half. Susan said Jason Kidd is confused. He actually has to coach. He might be trying to confuse Boston by throwing a lot of different guys out there with different skill sets and different play styles, but I don't know. I feel like you just got to go with certain guys and just trust them. But it's an interesting. I see what he's trying to do, I think. Luka over to P.J. Washington, who's attacking, and he gets absolutely swallowed up in the paint and turns it over. Here comes Brown attacking to 3-on-1. Luka the lone defender, and Tatum lays it up and in. I think he did. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? Been a while. Yes, it has. Might as well do these last couple of games of the season, man. We're here in the finals. Boston with a 2-0 lead. They're looking to go up 3-0, which would be the death nail in the series. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit, let alone in the finals. P.J. Washington has it on the right wing, picks a dribble up, gets it out to Luka. Luka being guarded by Horford. Luka's going to pull it all the way out. Shot clock winding down. Luka step back straight away 3 over Horford. Off the back rim. Long rebound. P.J. Washington chases it down. Dribbling it down. Going all the way to the basket. Gets fouled by Tatum, I believe. It's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Or Holiday. Foul on Holiday. P.J. Washington has not shot well. But I think his effort and his energy and his defense has been pretty solid tonight. I like what I'm seeing from P.J. Washington in these last couple of possessions. P.J. Washington does miss the first free throw. Buddy. You got to get some points here. Kleber checking back in. Not a big fan of Kleber. I think he's been horrendous in this series. Susan said, I can't wait for the Knicks to put the Celtics in place, rocking the cradle. I just want to see a healthy Knicks team, man. Just want to see a healthy Knicks team. PJ Washington does at least get 1 point from the free throw line there. Tatum bringing it down for the final 9 seconds. Derrick Jones Jr. trying to guard him full court. Tatum stepping back, gets open for a 3. Over Derrick Jones Jr., too long, way off. Can't get it to go. PJ Washington chases it down, throws it ahead to Green. Doesn't get it off in time. Didn't matter because Green missed it anyway. And that's going to be the end of the first half, where Dallas has a 1-point lead going in at halftime. I think Boston did a great job of battling back off the back of Jason Tatum, a very maligned, the much maligned Jason Tatum, coming through in the first half here against the Dallas Mavericks. Hard to fake desperation in the NBA. Dallas is playing with real desperation. If you lose tonight, you go down 0-3. And like we said, everybody knows this. That is a death sentence in the NBA playoffs. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. I don't think this Dallas team would be the first to do it, let alone in an NBA Finals. That would be pretty tough. Asher said the Mavs need to win this game. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You can't afford it. I mean, you lose and the series over. It's over without it actually being over. You actually have to go out there and play another game, which, sucks because you're not going to do it in the finals against the Celtics team. You're not going to beat them 4 times in a row if you go down 0-3. So the series would effectively be over, and that would suck. That would suck because it would take the win out of the sails of a very entertaining series. At least give yourselves a chance. At least win tonight. And then, maybe you can make something happen, and you could win Game 4, and you go back to Boston, tied at 2, and, Game 5, anything could happen. Game 5, anything could happen. Boston could go absolutely ice cold from 3, and the next thing you know, you're up 3-2. You won 3 games in a row against them. But it's got to start with 1, obviously. You can't get ahead of yourselves, and you got to win Game 2. But before you get to Game 2, you got to win Game 1. Hardheimer, what's up, Hart? Asher said, all right, time to talk about film again. How about that 1984 Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters, great movie. Great movie. The thing about old-timey movies like that, like Back to the Future, also a great movie. The thing about old-time movies like that, for me, is a lot of those movies are very nostalgia-based. They're good movies. They're very good quality movies. But I don't have nostalgia for it. I didn't grow up with it. I didn't watch them as a kid. So, when I watch them now as an adult, I'm just like, solid movie. And then it's, in my head, right to the back, pretty much forget about it. While other people, it is a foundational movie to their childhood. And it is a super important movie to their upbringing. And for me, it's just a solid movie. I get it. I get where it comes from. Same with Back to the Future. I get it. I get where it comes from. Great movie. Very good movie. Very entertaining. Very solid. Written well. Acted superbly. All of that stuff. I watch it as, for the first time as an older, a little bit older than a kid. And right to the back of my head. It's like, cool. That was solid. It was cool. It was fun. It was entertaining. And then forget about it. Not forget about it, but it's not something on the forefront of my mind when I think about movies. Soon said, any good draft picks in this year's draft? They're saying that this is the worst draft ever. I don't think it's the worst draft ever. The reason why people say that is because there's no real stars in this draft. There tends to be all-stars. There are all-stars in every draft. So this draft will produce a handful of all-stars. But it's very likely that picks 1 through 10 are they have so much variance that nobody really knows who's going to go in the lottery. And nobody really knows who's going to be the top 5 picks. And because of that, people are not very optimistic about those guys ending up being the best players in the draft. It could be 2014, I believe was the Anthony Bennett draft, I think. Something along those lines. But the draft where Giannis ends up going 15 and he ends up being the best player in that draft. I believe Devin Booker was also taken in that draft. I could be way off on a lot of these guys. But Devin Booker was taken, what, 13th? So it's that kind of draft where a guy taken later in the draft ends up being the best player in the draft, either outside of the lottery or at the tail end of the lottery, one of those kinds of drafts. So that's why it's a terrible draft that people are like, oh, it sucks because you can't, there's no Wembanyama, there's no Zion, there's no even Boncaro, there's nobody who you could look at and be like, yep, that is a sure, true blood, at the very least, starter in the NBA. There are guys who are going to be drafted like third or fourth, and they're going to be like eighth, ninth men getting 10 to 15 minutes. You know, like that is not something that usually happens. You know, for picks taken that high. But one, the NBA is so loaded with talent right now that it's difficult. It's going to be difficult for these newer players to crack the rotation. And two, they're more role players, but because this draft is starved of like surefire talent, that not talent, but surefire like all-star level talent. A lot of teams are very worried about having to take a guy like fourth overall and then him not actually ending up being in the rotation this season. You know, it's going to be that kind of year where like the fifth pick or the sixth pick or like 3 of the top 10 picks are like playing in the G League. It's that kind of year. They're just, you know, a lot of role players are going to be taken in this draft, and a lot of busts will come out of this draft, unfortunately. Hard said there are some very good players, but not great ones in this draft. Yes. Yes, Hard. Yes. Very good players. I don't think there are any great players. At least not using eye test. A great player will emerge from this draft, but they may end up being like the 18th pick. You know, so we don't know. It's that kind of draft. Hart said, I blame Portland for trading Holiday directly to Boston. Should have sent him somewhere else. I mean, Boston, you know, gave him a pretty decent package. You know, gave him some picks that they got from the Porzingis deal. Like, can't blame Portland for that. They just took a good deal. I blame everybody else in the league for not going after Drew Holiday harder. AstraCast said, today films are just missing dialogue. That's a great point, Astra, because my number one thing in film that matters the most to me is character interaction and dialogue. If, like, I don't care about the action, like, I've told you guys some of my favorite movies. I very clearly like very nerdy action, comic booky movies. Very much like those. I don't care about the action. I don't even really care about the spectacle. I care about the quiet moments. I've always said my favorite parts in entertainment are the quiet moments. And I don't mean like devoid of sound, but I mean moments that are calm, moments where it's two characters in a room talking and two actors working off of each other. That usually ends up being some of the best content in movies for me. Prime example, one of my favorite movies, The Dark Knight. The best scene in the movie is the Joker interrogation scene, where it's Batman sitting across the Joker, and they are simply talking. That is it. I mean, the scene crescendos and ends with Batman getting very physical with the Joker. But the meat of that scene, the majority of that scene, are these two characters finally meeting, finally interacting, and realizing how juxtaposed their ideologies are. And that is the simplicity of what a lot of movies miss, is that you build, you know, this movie specifically built up two characters. One of them had a movie previously, right? Batman Begins, sequel is The Dark Knight, but they build up the Joker, and there's not a lot of Batman in the early parts of this movie. There's a pretty good chunk of the Joker, because they're building up the Joker. Even like Infinity War and Endgame, right? Avengers 3 and 4. A lot of those movies are used to build up Thanos. Why? Because we know these other characters, obviously, right? So we need to build up Thanos. Why do we need to build up Thanos? Do we need to care about him? No. Do we need to empathize with his cause? No. Well, we need to know what he wants. Sure, they build that up. Everybody builds that up. Before, we need to know why it matters when he goes up against Captain America and Iron Man and Thor. We need to know the battle of ideals and ideologies that make us care and matter. Because Thanos is so steadfast in his belief that he is doing the right thing. And obviously the Avengers are very steadfast in their belief to stop him because that is the correct thing to do because all life matters. Right? Woo. Woo. Masterful job to build up the villain so that when they meet the hero, the protagonist, you build up the antagonist so that when the protagonist and then interact and meet for the first time, it means something and it matters and it isn't just spectacle. Spectacle is the death of movies. My opinion. But, man. Asher said, I agree, talk scenes are most compelling in the original Star Wars. The lightsaber fights were shorter. It was what the character said. Yeah. A lot of that was, and I think another thing, like the reason why I say spectacle is the death of movies is because of the accessibility of creating spectacle. Before, summer blockbusters were a thing in the movie world because it was very expensive to make those movies. And so you would load up on those big action spectacle movies, the summer blockbuster, and put them out in summer where most people have free time in order to go to the theater. And so those movies can make as much money as possible. Now we have blockbusters coming out left and right, and those are pretty much the only movies that you see in theaters nowadays. Right? The only reason to go to a theater to watch a movie now is to watch the big blockbuster, to watch the spectacle. If you don't care about spectacle, and I think people are caring less and less about the spectacle because it's so readily available. You can go to YouTube and watch spectacle. You can watch a creator. You can watch RDC World. You can watch Raka Raka. You can watch a bunch of people, bunch of like amateur film lovers who have taught themselves CGI and computer graphics. So you can go to Corridor Crew, and they make spectacle short films, right? Very intensive CGI stuff and very intensive computer graphic stuff and like very intensive editing stuff. And it's incredible stuff. And it's spectacle. And it's great. And it's this big event. And it's a ton of work was put into it. You could get that on YouTube. There is no reason why, right? What I want from my movies is for an artist to put something special together that makes me feel something, right? Entertainment is supposed to elicit emotion. And I think movies nowadays, because the industry, Hollywood, has done this thing. I don't even know how I really want to describe it, but Hollywood has done this thing where they have turned movies and films into, how do I phrase this? I don't even know how to phrase this, but plainly and simply, movies cost way too much money, right? Which means that they are not making small, low-budget movies anymore. Excuse me. Because the reason why they're not doing that is because you have to spend a ton of money advertising those movies to put them in theaters so that people go watch them so that you can make your money back. And they deemed that not worth it anymore. Excuse me. And it sucks. And it's unfortunate because now all we get is big blockbuster movies. That's all we get in theaters anymore. right? Occasionally, you get a nice, fun movie. But those movies are usually in theaters, very short amount of time, pulled right away, and thrown up on the streaming service, which is fine in the sense because, well, if you have the streaming service, you could just wait 2 weeks for it to be pulled from the theaters and put on the streaming service, and then you get to watch it at home, at the comfort, in your own time. You could watch it over 2 or 3 days, right? You could turn it on, watch the first 30 minutes, fall asleep, be like, hey, I could turn it back on tomorrow night and watch it. You know, you don't have to carve out time to drive to a theater, stand in line, get your ticket, stand at the concessions, get your stuff, get your snacks, and then sit in the theater and then watch the promos and then watch it with a large group of people. Maybe one of those people in the theater brought their baby and the baby keeps making noise during the movie. Now your whole movie experience sucks, and now you're like, man, that movie was good, but I didn't even get to enjoy this good movie that I probably would have liked, but I kept focusing on this baby making noise over there. Which is why a lot of people, if there's a smaller movie, tend to just be like, I'll wait and I'll watch it at home because I don't need the big giant screen with the Dolby surround sound system to get me to enjoy this movie. Also, like Susan said, movies are now $30 a piece. That is also a thing. Because these movies have gotten so expensive, prices for the tickets have shot way up. Three GP said I like inspirational movies. I think everybody does. How can you not like an inspirational movie? All right, here we go. We're starting third quarter. We're right back into it, guys. Sorry for that rant and preamble about probably nothing. I probably didn't make much sense. Apologize for that. Brown has it up top, attacking, pump fakes, puts up the mid-range jumper, gets it to go over PJ Washington. That's how you start the second half for Boston. Asher said they turn movies into memes so they can cash grab off of marketing something awful. That's a marketing thing. The marketing thing. As Luka gets to the basket, knocks down a layup. Both teams going back and forth now get into the basket. 53-52. Dallas maintaining the 1-point lead. Derek White has it on the right wing. Up top to Tatum. Swings it over to Holiday. Pump fakes, driving along the baseline. Steps through, kicks it out to White. Pass fake, driving it down in the mid-range. Leaves it off for Holiday. Easy layup. Beautiful, beautiful ball movement from Boston. Decent defense from Dallas, but Boston just tore him to shreds on that possession. Kyrie has it up top, coming to his left, driving downhill against Derek White. Goes to the layup, can't get it to go, but Gafford right there for the putback dunk over Tatum. That's where Gafford needs to assert his dominance, man. You're too big, you're too strong. Get that rebound over Tatum. Asher said $30 movie tickets are a very unfortunate thing. Also, you guys got to remember that it wasn't that long ago, as Brown throws it inside the Tatum, he gets an easy layup over Kyrie, sealed them off beautifully. You guys have to remember that movies used to just be like, you're sitting around Friday night, you got no plans, maybe the plans you had were canceled, you and your friends are sitting around, you're like, hey, you want to just go catch a movie real quick? And you would go to the movie theater, you'd see what was playing, and be like, let's watch that one. That used to be the movie-going experience. Now you have to plan in advance. You have to order your tickets. You have to pick your seating spot. As Luka drives to the basket and gets fouled, he's going to the foul line for two. You have to pick your seating spot. It becomes this whole event. You're spending $100 to go to the theater, when back in the day it was like, the whole thing was like when you went on your first movie date, right? Your parents would hand you a $20 bill. Like, here's $20. Go take your date to the movie. And the $20 would get you popcorn, a soda, and the two movie tickets. $20 doesn't even get you one movie ticket anymore. It's crazy. It's crazy. Luka knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Soon said the halftime discussion was more entertaining than the Celtics versus the Mavs. Let's hope the second half is entertaining. It's a 1-point game, folks. Here we go. Put the headphones back in. Let's lock in. Asher said, Celtics are thinking this is over. Let's end this. Yeah, absolutely. They go up 3-0. This one's over. Brown gets to the basket. He knocks down a layup. Luka did knock down a second free throw, by the way. So it's now 58-57. Luka has it up top, coming to his left around the Derrick Jones Jr. screen. Horford switches on to Luka. Luka attacking to his right, leaves it off. Derrick Jones Jr. pump fakes out of the corner, driving it down, kicks it up top to Kyrie. He's driving to his right, gets to the paint, puts up a floater, rattles in the floater, gets the floater to go. Holiday bringing it down. Holiday on the left wing, puts up the dribble, pull up three. Holiday splashes it. Luka just gave him space. Holiday knocked it down. Kyrie on the left wing, being guarded by Derek White. Spinning, coming to his left. Driving it down, stepping back. They bring a double team. Kicks it out to P.J. Washington. Ball knocked loose, but Kyrie able to recover it. Leaves it off for P.J. Washington. Bad pass from Kyrie. Miscommunication from P.J. Washington as Holiday picks it off. Holiday bringing it down now. Holiday on the left wing. Coming to his right off a Horford screen. Derrick Jones Jr. chasing over the screen. Hands it off to Brown. Brown attacking along the baseline. Up top to Tatum. Catches. Fires from three over P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington a little late to recover to contest that. And Boston knocks down the 3-64-59. 5-point lead for Boston. Their largest lead of the game. Dallas. Guys. Luka's been very bad defensively after that first quarter. Very bad. Student said you have to make a reservation to see the movie, and they will check your bags to make sure you didn't bring in snacks from the outside. Yeah. I mean, that I get. Checking the bags. I get that. Safety, precaution, all that. World is crazy. The reservation for tickets, pretty crazy. I get it. Most movie theaters have implemented the recliner seats, so you have to reserve the seat because they have to turn on the recliner seat or something like that. Whatever. I don't care. It sucks. Going to the theater, going to the movies used to just be a fun thing you can do. Rather than watch regular TV shows at home, let's go to the theater. Let's just pick a movie. I remember doing that back in the day. I remember going to the theater with my parents, and we'd look at the list and be like, all right, guys, what do we want to watch here? And we'd be like, let's watch that one. And we'd be like, all right, cool. We get up to the thing, to the ticket booth, and they'd be like, all right, 4 tickets for that movie right there. And the guy would be like, sorry, that movie's all sold out. Like, it's filled in there. No more tickets available for that. And they'd be like, God, we got to pick another one, guys. And I remember just doing that. Like, we'll just pick a movie to watch. And if the movie sucked, like, or whatever, you spent $30 that night for a family of 4 to go out and have fun together. It didn't matter. Now it matters. Because now, for 3-4 people to get together and go to the theaters, you're spending over $100, right? Or if you're paying for yourself, you're spending well over $30-$40. Sucks. As you said, Mavs, you losing your shot. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm disappointed in Luka. He's not locked in defensively right now, and even offensively, he's been up and down. He's been inconsistent, but like, that's fine if he was working hard on defense. I don't know if Luka understands that this is the largest stage he could play on in the NBA. Like, I get he's hurting. I'm sure he's bruised and it sucks, and he's got the painkiller thing on and all that stuff. Brother, you got to play some defense, man. He's not even locked. He's not even trying out there. He is just standing around defensively. He is standing around. Celtics starting to pour it on. Holiday came out, knocked out 3. Brown doing a good job getting to the basket. Tatum knocks down a 3. And, you're as Dallas, you are going to be relying very heavily on very tough, very contested shots between Luka and Kyrie in order to pull this one out tonight because you couldn't build a large enough lead after taking a 13-point lead early. Susan said Luka is suspect. Very disappointed in that he's not even trying on defense right now. He's not even trying. Kyrie bringing it down. Has it up top against Holiday. We are under 8:30 to go here. Kyrie dancing with it up top, coming to his left off a screen, gets tripped on the pass, though. 2 fouls on Tatum. Luka got to inbound it. Gets it over to Hardaway. Hardaway playing a lot here, but has not really done anything. Luka driving it down, goes to a little floater, hits the front of the rim, but it rolls off the side. And then Luka fouls Derek White in the backcourt, going for a steal. 64-59. So Holiday will be bringing it down. It is a 5-point Boston lead. They're looking to extend it here. Tatum has it in the corner, spinning, going along the baseline, leaves it off for Brown, who goes up strong with 2 hands and throws it down off a nice pass from Tatum. 8-0 run for Boston, who has yet to miss a shot here. They're looking to end this one early. Kyrie has it up top against Horford, switched on to him. Kyrie's looking to attack. Coming to his left, stops, pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Kyrie is cooking, but he needs Luka to step up with him. Holiday has it up top, being guarded by Hardaway. On the right wing, in and out dribble, coming to his left, throws it over the top to Brown. Brown catches. Backing down, Hardaway. In the mid-range, passes it at the last second to Tatum. Tatum catches, fires out of the corner, can't get the 3 to go. PJ Washington with the rebound, quick outlet to Kyrie. Kyrie bringing it down. 3 Celtics retreating. Kyrie picks his dribble up, steps through, kicks it up top to Hardaway Jr. Pass fake, puts up the 3. In and out, halfway down for Hardaway, but he can't get it to stay. Holiday on the left wing, now has it up top, feeds Tatum in the high post against Hardaway Jr. Backing him down, up top, Derek White, extra pass to Horford. They swing it over to Jaylen Brown out of the corner, knocks down to 3. 8-point lead for Boston. Whew. Luka up top, attacking to his right, spinning to his left against Derek White. Stops, steps through, no-look pass. Kyrie in the corner, pump fakes, bounce pass. Luka in the paint, takes the contact, misses the layup. Holiday pushing the other way, has it up top, gets it over to Derek White, catches, pump fakes, and then PJ Washington fouls Derek White as he put it on the floor looking to attack. So it will be side out of bounds for Boston, who has an 8-point lead, looking to take their first double-digit lead of the game. They were down 13 early in the first quarter. They have battled all the way back, looking to return the favor, trying to go up at least 10 points here. Currently up 8. Tatum gets it over to Holiday. Holiday being guarded by Luka, hands it off to Tatum. Tatum coming to his left to bring in double team, back over to Holiday. Holiday up top, back to Tatum. Tatum swing through to his left, stepping back, puts up a long mid-range, long 2. Can't get it to go. Lively rips down a rebound, saves it over to Kyrie, gets it out to Hardaway. Hardaway pushing the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Hardaway attacking Derek White, gets blocked by Derek White. Terrible decision from Hardaway. And here comes Holiday over to Tatum in transition, throws it down and 1 over PJ Washington. No foul, actually. Looked like they were going to call a foul. No foul. PJ Washington absolutely hacked Tatum. Tatum got it to go down anyway. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter already, and the Dallas crowd is pretty quiet. Luka driving it down on Tillman, gets the layup to go. At least quieting that run down just a little bit, throwing a little bit of cold water on it. Tatum over to Brown. Brown catches, pump fakes, driving to his left, gets downhill, kicks it up top. Tatum puts up the 3 straight away, breaks that one way off. Luka grabbed the rebound and knocked out of bounds by Holiday. Luka hit the floor hard, landed awkwardly. No foul call. I don't know why. What's his name? Jason Kidd, Coach Kidd, and the coaching staff have gone with Tim Hardaway Jr. as much as they have here. Maybe they're hoping he can catch fire a little bit, but he has been bad. He's just not a good decision maker, and at the highest stage here, you need good decision makers. Kyrie misses the layup, but Lively with the offensive rebound out to Luka. Luka driving to his right, going all the way to the basket, reverse layup, gets it to go. Okay, down to 6. Dallas trying to quell that momentum just a little bit. Holiday on the right wing. The crowd starting to get it back into it a little bit. Kleber's checked in. They swing it out to Tillman. Tillman hands it off to Tatum. Tatum being picked up by Lively. Tatum has it on the left wing. Cross-court pass. Brown catches. Sets his feet. Fires from three. Comes up short. Lively with the rebound. Gets it over to Luka. Luka bringing it down. Luka has it up top. Coming to his right. Tillman switches on to Luka. Luka pulls it back. Gets it out to Kyrie. Kyrie has it up top, being guarded by Hauser. Kyrie eyeing him down, driving to his left, stopping, foul line, pull-up jumper. Halfway down, can't get it to stay, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Boston. Kyrie guarding Jaylen Brown, fouls him up top, going for the steal, reaching foul. 2 fouls on Kyrie. Astra said, Celtics going to go on a run here. It's pretty over. They're getting in their groove. Yeah. Celtics are getting into a bit of a groove here. Brown has it up top, coming to his left. Leaning down, throws up a shot off the backboard. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact between he and Luka. No foul call. Luka bringing it down. Almost get picked in the backcourt by Brown. Luka has it up top. Driving to his left. Stopping. Brown applying good pressure on Luka here. He has it by the half-court line up top. Tillman switches onto him. Luka looking to attack. Between the legs. Crosses back over to his right hand. Stepping through. High off glass. Almost looked like it got blocked by Tillman. And then Mazzulla calls a timeout. Off the good defensive stop from Boston. And Luka upset. A lot of contact. No foul called. Looked like Tillman didn't block it, but he gave it a great contest. Asher said, smells like Celtics run coming right here. Yeah, absolutely. Soon said, if the Mavericks get swept, will they be the first team to be swept in the finals? No, I don't think so. I highly doubt that. I can't think off the top of my head who's gotten swept, but can't be. Can't be, right? I mean, I can look that up real quick. Asher said, yup, they're going to get quieter. Soon said Dallas fans will start to leave in the middle of the fourth quarter if the Celtics are up. Probably. Soon said Luka looks like he's playing like he's giving up. I need Luka to get mad. I like mad Luka. And he looks like he's starting to get a little pissed off here. But I like mad Luka. There's a handful of them, Susan. 2018 was the most recent one. Golden State swept the Cavs. 2007, the Spurs swept the Cavs. 2002, the Lakers swept the Nets. 1995, the Rockets swept the Magic. 1989, the Pistons swept the Lakers. There's a couple more, I believe, but those are just to name a handful of them. They do exist. Tay, Tay Cowboy, what's up, Tay? 3GP said Boston would probably be up more if KP was in the game. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. So you said putting Brown on Luka is a good idea. Brown plays hard defense. I think Brown has been the primary defender of Luka the majority of the series. Namar said Mavs need to win this game or the next game. Yeah, that's usually how basketball is played. You got to win those games. 3GB said 99. Knicks got swept by the Spurs. That's another one. We got under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Boston has a 6-point lead right now. Derek White bringing it down. Josh Green has checked in. He's guarding Derek White full court. Derek White has it up top. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday hands it off to Brown. Brown puts up the three. Contested by two Mavs as Hauser comes flying in for the offensive rebound. Has it along the baseline. Kicks it up top to White. White catches. Fires to Brown. Brown on the right wing. Attacking to his left. Getting down the basket. And he gets fouled. As he ends up hitting Maxi Kleber in the abdomen. Tough shot. But again, Kleber has been bad tonight. Teddy said, I want a penny for the Knicks after that Nick the Brick sweep. Penny was so underrated. I mean, it's the injuries, man. The injuries. Brown knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. 7-point lead. Soon said this is the most boring final of the basketball season. That Golden State with KD team, that was pretty boring. You knew the result. They were just too good of a team. Nobody was going to be able to challenge them, and nobody really did. I argue that that was the worst finals I think I've seen. Just very entertaining stuff. Unentertaining stuff. Hardaway Jr. on the left wing throws it up top to Gafford. Gafford tries to get it out to Kyrie. Ball poked away. Kyrie able to save it. 5 seconds to go in the shot clock, though. Kyrie's got to make something happen. Driving to his right. Kicks it out to Kleber. Kleber catches. Driving to his left. Going all the way down. Flips it up the left hand. Way off, but fighting for the rebound. Ball still knocked loose. And Tillman able to secure it. Quick outlet to Holiday. Holiday bringing it down. Holiday on the right wing. Up top to Brown. Catches. Pump fakes. Pulling it back. Mid-range jumper over Kleber. And he gets it to go over Kleber. Kleber has been a complete non-factor. Not only a non-factor, he's been like, they have picked on him. He's been bad defensively. He's been non-existent offensively. Hardaway Jr. want to win against Hauser. Driving to his right, steps back, mid-range fall-away jumper. Hardaway can't get it to go. Why is Tim Hardaway Jr. in this game, Jason Kidd? Why? Brown over to Tillman. Tillman gets it over to Brown. Brown on the right wing against Gafford. Brown starting to feel it a little bit. Starting to light it up. Brown tagging to his left. Kicks it out. Tillman wide open out of the corner. He's been shooting a lot more threes with Boston. And he gets that one to go down out of the corner. Oda, what's up, Oda? Kyrie has it. They bring a double team. Gets it out to Green. Green, extra pass to Hardaway. Hardaway in the corner to Kleber. Inside to Gafford. Catches. Kicks it out to Kyrie. Kyrie, good ball movement. Boston doing a good job of rotating. Kyrie knocks down a sidestep right wing three, though. They call a long two. 78-67. $1:44 to go. I forgot to start the timer. 1:44 to go. 78-67. 11-point lead from Boston. They have slowly but surely built this lead. Maintaining a double-digit lead most of the way here. They're up 11, and Derek White's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. Got one more coming. Boston 11 for 17 from the field. Dallas 7 for 17 from the field. Three GP said Brown gets Finals MVP. My opinion so far. Maybe. It's tough. I actually think Tatum probably deserves it. He's had a very good game tonight. Thought his game 2 was a little underrated. He didn't shoot it well, but I thought he played pretty well. Luka steps back, gets caught in the air, over to Kyrie, back to Luka, ball knocked loose. Kyrie gets it back. 6 seconds to go. Pulling it back, crossing over to his right against Horford. Stops in the mid-range, comes up short in the low pull-up. Fight for the loose ball. Kyrie keeping it alive, but Derek White able to corral it. Hit ahead to Holiday. Holiday on the right wing. Hands it off to Hauser. Quick catch and fire from the right wing. Hauser airballs it. Good defense from Derrick Jones Jr. Josh Green has it on the right wing. Up top to P.J. Washington. Straightaway three for P.J. And he splashes it. Big shot from P.J. Washington. Cutting it back to 10. Trying to keep Dallas into it going into the fourth quarter. We're under a minute to go. Again, forgot to restart the timer. Under a minute to go. Holiday over to Brown in the corner. Up top to Holiday. Over to White. White coming to his left. Now coming to his right off a Horford rescreen. Now coming to his left. Puts up a deep three. Banks it in for Derek White. That's got to be a backbreaker, man. It's got to be a backbreaker. 83-70. Luka on the right wing, dancing with it. Has Hauser on him. Coming to his left, stepping back. Kicks it out to P.J. Washington. Catches, pump fake, driving to his left. Spinning to his right against Holiday. Goes to a little floater. Comes up short. Horford with the rebound. Here comes Brown. I think Dallas is getting really tight right now. A lot of their shots coming up short. I think they're feeling it. You go down 3-0, it's over. Down 13 right now. Brown has it up top, coming to his left. Gets a free lane to the basket. And a huge throwdown for Jaylen Brown. A huge right-handed hammer, middle of the lane in the half court. That's just terrible defense. As Derek White intentionally fouls Derrick Jones Jr. going to the basket. Walking Legend. What's up, Walking Legend? Said, let's go, baby. I'm back. You got one more quarter, but it's looking very good for you, Walking Legend. You got one more quarter. Green off the inbound, leaves it off of Kyrie. Gets stripped by Brown. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Incredible quarter from Boston there. Taking complete control of this game after going down 13 early in the first quarter. It felt like maybe the crowd was going to fuel Dallas to a victory tonight. You get the terrible Porzingis news. And Boston just stuck with the game plan. Kept chipping away at it. Luka, despite getting off to a good start, has absolutely fizzled away here on the biggest stage. You could say it's injuries. You could say it's matchup. You could say Boston's defense is great. All of that stuff. You could say it all. You could say it all. But Luka's 10 for 22. Started the game 5 for 7, which means since he is 5 for 14. And that's just not good enough. 1 for 6 from 3. Hit his first 3 of the game. He's missed his next 5. Kyrie stepped up. He's 4 for 5 from 3. 11 for 22 from the field. He's got 26 points. Luka's got 25. But between them, they got 4 assists total. 3 for Luka, 1 for Kyrie. And then Gafford is their third leading scorer with 6. I mean, they just got nothing from the others. Nothing. I mean, P.J. Washington has only taken 4 shots. Derrick Jones Jr. has only taken 2. Gafford's taken 3. He's made all of them. But I just don't understand this rotation from Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd has coached a horrible game tonight. Only 33 minutes for Kyrie. Well, if he plays the entirety of the fourth quarter, he'll get up to 45. If Luka plays the entirety of the fourth quarter, he'll get up to 42. My opinion is just not good enough for a game you absolutely have to win. I think Jason Kidd has been terrible with his rotation. Derrick Jones Jr. has 16 minutes. Gafford has 16 minutes. I think Gafford's been okay. Lively's been better. But he and Lively is pretty much split, and that's fine. Josh Green's got 10 minutes. Dante Exum got 3. Dante Exum gave him a spark in the first half. He's got 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 15. I almost cursed because that just made me mad seeing that number. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 15 minutes in a must-win pivotal game 3 here. What are you doing, Jason Kidd? He is 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. He's got 2 rebounds. And how many defensive collapses has Hardaway Jr. have? You already got to play Luka out there, who's been horrible defensively in this series. But now you got Tim Hardaway Jr. out there. You're just compromising your defense completely. Maxi Kleber out there with those giant shoulder pads he's got on because he's just had that surgery or something, or he's coming back from that injury. He's been horrific in this series. He got 8 minutes. Josh Green's finally getting minutes. I think his hustle is pretty solid. He's got 1 rebound, 2 assists. I think he's been okay out there, though he's not giving you much offensively. Where is Dante Exum? Wow. Tay said there's no confidence in Dallas' shot. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. 3GB said, when you get a bang 3, tells you they have the game of the night. Yep. That's usually a great sign. That's a great point, 3GB. When you see one team make a banked 3 with a shot clock winding down, like they didn't even swish it. They banked the 3 in. It usually means like, oh, things are going right for them tonight. They're going to end up winning. You usually end up winning those games. Ash just said, thought this would happen. I did too. I was just holding out hope that we could actually get an entertaining series. But looks like we're not going to. Namar said, do you think the Mavs win game 4? No, I think they go out sad. They lose tonight, they go out sad. Because this will be a sad thing. If they lose tonight. Which it looks like it's pretty likely they will. And offensive foul on Luka. Spinning into Jaylen Brown. Luka's out there laughing, but like, you got to show up and play, brother. Not looking good for you. Walking lesson, Jason Kidd's job on the line right here, to be honest. He just signed a contract extension, I think. Jason Kidd. So unless they're looking to pay him to sit on the couch, I don't think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon. But he has not had a good performance here in the finals. Tatum has it on the right wing against Lively. Dribbling it down against him. Quick crossover to his left. Leaves it off. Brown in the corner. Gets open for 3 and he splashes it. Jaylen Brown has arrived. He struggled for the first half of this game. He exploded here in the second half. He's been fantastic. Kyrie driving it down. Goes to a floater. Too long. And then Kyrie pushes off on Horford. Offensive foul on Kyrie. And a lot of tough shots for Dallas right now. A lot of easy shots for Boston. Nostalgic Nick said Luka has been timid all finals. I don't know if timid is the right word, but I get what you mean. Luka's not been good. He scored his points. He's gotten his stats, but he's not been good. As Derek White knocks down a 3, Jason Kidd calls a timeout. And the Celtics have built a 21-point lead over Dallas. And the crowd has quieted. Yikes. And that's Luka again, man. Luka has been awful. 3GB said Mavs have toilet paper defense. It's crazy because they were one of the best defensive teams in the league post-trade deadline. And then even in the playoffs, their defense was very good. They have been bad. And look, the Celtics offense is generational. They have an amazing offense. Amazing offense. But no Porzingis. Your defense should be a lot better than it is. And I think a lot of it is just, you played Tim Hardaway Jr. a ton of minutes. He's awful. You played, Luka has just been awful. You got to ask more from Luka. I mean, this is the NBA Finals. What are you doing walking around on defense? Like, Luka's actually pissing me off now. You know? Like, he's not a good defender, but, like, playing hard and being a bad defender are, like, different things. Right? Like, Jalen Brunson's not a very good defender, but he plays his butt off. He's going to be in the right spot. He's just not big. He doesn't have the build to play defense in the NBA. Guys are just way bigger than him. They power through him. They shoot right over him. He's not a good defender. But he plays hard. He's in the right spot. He tries to draw charges. All of the stuff. He's in, he'll try and stay in front of you. All of the things. Tries to play the passing lanes. Luka does none of that. Does absolutely none of that. And the season he locks in a little bit defensively will be the season where Dallas can actually threaten to win a championship. But, no Kristaps Porzingis. You should absolutely have won the game tonight. At home, Dallas crowd was on you. Kyrie has a good game. Luka starts off pretty good. But, yikes. Yikes. Bad performance from Dallas, man. So you said the Lakers coach is going back to the Bucks as an assistant. Yeah, Darvin Ham going back to the Bucks to be the assistant to Doc Rivers. walking legend, my guy, said, if I were them, he's gone. Kyrie's so talented to be this awful. But you know what? I'll take it. Watch us become the first 3-0 choke ever. Nah, that's not going to happen, walking legend. Not with this Dallas team. Not the way they're playing. Nah, it's not going to happen. Absolutely not. I think it's more likely you sweep than the series goes to 6. You know, far more likely you sweep. Nostalgic Knicks said defense wins championship. Like I said, nostalgic, my guy, was popping. Like I said, Dallas was a phenomenal defense post-trade deadline after they made those moves for Gafford and for P.J. Washington. They really filled out their roster. They played really well. And they just were a no-show. They were just a no-show defensively in the series. And like I said, Boston, incredibly difficult team to guard, especially with Porzingis out there. But here in Game 3, no Porzingis. Brown has a pretty crappy first half. They can't really buy anything from the basket. And you go into halftime with a 1-point lead? You just weren't good enough, Dallas. You just didn't want it. Luka didn't play hard enough. Your defense wasn't stout enough. And when it came down to it, you let Boston beat the brakes off you. It's not like you're even going to lose respectably. You're going to get blown out in pretty much all these games. It's not even close. Luka backing down Brown, goes to a floater, comes up short. Everything's coming up short. This team's got to be feeling tight. 10.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. A lot of time left, but come on. 21-point deficit, 91-70. Brown putting the dribble moves on Lively, getting caught under the basket. He leaves it off of Pritchard. Pritchard driving it down, pulling it back, puts up the mid-range jumper over Kyrie. Can't get it to go. Lively with the rebound. Here comes Luka. Gets it over to P.J. Washington. Dribble, pull up 3. Washington knocks it down. Where's been that all series long? Where's that aggressiveness, P.J. Washington? All these role players so timid to shoot. Make something, man. Create something. Kyrie guarding Derek White. Coming to his right. Gets it up top to Pritchard. Pritchard coming to his right. Being guarded by P.J. Washington. Over to Brown. Brown in the corner being guarded by Lively. Puts up the 3 over him. Feeling it. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Green with the rebound. Here comes Luka. Luka has it up top. Kicks it in the corner. P.J. Washington catches. Pump fakes inside the Lively. Gets fouled. And then thrown to the floor by Pritchard. Jrue Holiday checking back in. It's an 18-point deficit for Dallas. They got a lot of three-pointers to jack up and make if they want any chance to back into this game. Namar said Mavs should fire Jason Kidd. I don't think Jason Kidd's coached a good finals, but you can't fire him. He made the finals. Nobody picked the Mavs to make the finals this year. People thought maybe Clippers, probably Denver, maybe Minnesota, maybe the Thunder, and it ended up being the Dallas Mavericks. So Jason Kidd gets credit for that. But just because he hasn't had a good finals performance does not mean you fire him right away. Luka knocks down another layup. It's now a 16-point deficit. Again, let's see if they can chip away at it and make this interesting. Pritchard bringing it down. Luka trying to guard him full court. Now Luka's locking in defensively. A little too late, Luka. A little too late as he fouls Pritchard. 4 fouls on Luka. Asher said, we hold a vote for the Knicks to play Dallas in Game 4 because this is boring. Pritchard has it up top. Being guarded by P.J. Washington on the switch. Kicks it over to Holiday. Holiday back to Pritchard. Driving to his right. Pulling it back. Stepping back. Fall away long 2. Over P.J. Washington. Can't get it to go. Luka chases down the rebound. 16-point deficit. What's Luka going to do with it? Stepping back. Pritchard hits the floor. Luka sets his feet. Comes up well short. But Lively right there for the tip up and in. It is a 14-point deficit for Dallas. Derek White up top, coming to his right off the Tatum screen. Gets it over to Tatum. Tatum being guarded by Kyrie. Tatum clearing out, looking to go one-on-one. Between the legs, quick crossover to his left. Half spin, stop, spin, pump fake, lean away. Fall away at the foul line, comes up short, fight for the rebound, loose ball. And Doncic comes out with it, he's bringing it down. Luka, quick crossover to his right. Not quick, slow crossover to his right. Kicks it out to Josh Green. Josh Green puts up a left wing three, and he rattles it in. Suddenly it's an 11-point game. Suddenly it's an 11-point game. 10-0 run for Dallas. That's why you play Josh Green, Jason Kidd. That's why you play Josh Green, and why you don't play Tim Hardaway Jr. Whew. Nostalgic Nick said it's their first time in the spotlight. Also, PJ and Gafford just got to the team. Excuses. It's excuses. They just didn't play hard defensively. Certain players played hard defensively, but I don't think Jason Kidd coached a good series. And there were certain guys who just didn't play well enough. Walking Legend said, remember what I said, boys and girls. Luka had no finals experience coming in. I think if they were hungry enough, the Mavs will be back in the finals 2 years from now, and they will get it done. The Mavs will be able to get it done the season that Luka decides to put in effort defensively. And for, chunks of games during the season, Luka's put in effort defensively, especially after the trade deadline. He's been terrible defensively in this series. And you could say it's the injury, the chest, sternum, ribs injury, whatever it is. But it's the finals, brother. You got to be able to play through that. I get it. It sucks. I'm sure you're hurting, but you got to be able to play through it. Walking Legend said, yes, I'd rather replay the Knicks. At least they won one game against us this year. And they weren't even healthy, Walking Legend. They won that game, and they weren't even healthy, brother. Ashercat said, Knicks would do better than this. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Knicks ran out of steam. Was popping, my guy. Said, the only team that would have beaten Boston got hit with a 3-month injury bug. Talk about it, my guy. Talk about it. Knicks got to get healthy, man. Got to see a healthy Knicks team. See what they could actually do. Walking Legend said, uh-oh, wait. We might not even get up 3-0 to choke it. Hold up. We'll see. I think Boston still got this. I mean, there's still a large chunk of time left, but we'll see. 3GB said, I want a fifth quarter? I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. Soon said, no fifth quarter, 3GP, no more torture. Yeah, I'm with you, Susan. No fifth quarter. Let's just decide a winner right here in regulation. Whether it's Dallas or it's likely going to be Boston, whichever team, I don't care. Walking Legend said RP Jerry West, by the way, absolutely. The logo, literally the logo. Tatum has it up top, being guarded by PJ Washington. Driving to his left, stopping, spinning, ball knocked loose. Lively picks it up, gets it out to PJ Washington. He's out and running. He's got Brown to beat. Going up, gets fouled by Brown. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Looks like he may have rolled his ankle, PJ Washington. Very gingerly walking to the foul line. Oh, he did roll it. He did absolutely roll it. I hate when they show it. It hurts me every time. PJ Washington at the foul line for 2 free throws. Can cut it to single digits here. Did just roll that ankle, but knocks down the first one. Beautiful, perfect free throw. 10-point lead. 10-point deficit for Dallas, I should say. Walking legend rooting for overtime? Let's just get a buzzer beater if we want fun entertainment. Let's just get it. I can't stay up another 5 more minutes of basketball, man. I can't do it. I'm already tired. Derek White has it up top, coming to his right. Under 8 minutes to go. They feed Brown down in the post. Fall away jumper over Luka. Gets it to go. Tough shot from Jaylen Brown. He has been cooking all second half, man. Kyrie has it on the left wing, coming to his right. Off of PJ Washington's screen, Derek White switches onto him. Gets to the basket, puts up a little floater, gets it to go. Dallas starting to make some plays. 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 9-point deficit for Dallas here. Derek White has it up top over to Horford. Swing it over to Tatum. Steps through, lays it up with the right hand. Comes up short. And here comes Luka bringing it down. Down 9. Hold on, y'all. Luka driving to his right. He's got space going to the basket. Leaves it off. PJ Washington out of the corner for 3. And he knocks it down. 6-point game, y'all. 6-point game. We got another timeout. 6:55 to go. No, we're just going to play it. Here we go. Drew Holiday bringing it down. 17-2 run for Dallas. Holiday has it on the left wing. Up top to Brown. Brown being guarded by Kyrie. Coming to his left. Luka's going to pick him up. Luka struggled all night. Brown has been cooking here in the second half. Jaylen Brown comes up short on the 3. PJ Washington with the rebound. Here comes Luka. Luka coming to his right off the lively screen. Tatum switches onto him. Luka's looking to cook. Between the legs, crossing over. Driving to his right, getting to the basket. Scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Looking for the foul call. Luka, you just got to go up strong and look to finish, brother. Stop looking for these fouls. But they call a travel on Boston there. So the ball's going to end up going back to Dallas here. They caught a break. Kyrie bringing it down. 6-point deficit for Dallas. Can they make this interesting? Hold on. They were just down 21. Kyrie driving to his left, steps back. Left wing 3 over Holiday. Woo! Can't get it to go, but he does get fouled. He can cut the lead to 3. Y'all. Oh, my goodness. Oof. Walking legends to LOL. Nobody wants to win. Boston is begging Dallas to make this a series right now. They are begging Dallas. Kyrie knocks down the first free throw. Come on, Kyrie. Knock down all 3 of these, man. Make it a 3-point game, a 1-possession game. They were just down 21 with 10 minutes to go. It's been 4 minutes of basketball. Dallas has come roaring back, actually starting to knock down threes. Kyrie knocks down the second free throw. Okay. 93-89. Here we go. Come on, Kyrie. Come on, brother. Kyrie's got one more coming. Kyrie's up to 30 points. Kyrie goes 3 for 3 from the foul line. And Tatum's going to bring it down. PJ Washington's going to guard him. No, over to Holiday. Holiday's going to bring it down. Being guarded by Luka. A 1-possession game, 20-2 run here for Dallas. Hands it off to Brown. Brown driving to his right, stopping, spinning, coming to his left, stops, pump fake, stops again. Ball knocked away by Luka, and Luka's bringing it down over to Kyrie. Oh my goodness, y'all. We are past the halfway point of the fourth quarter here. This is the game, y'all. Kyrie to the paint, leaves it off for Lively. Ball knocked loose. Lively picks it up, kicks it out. PJ Washington in the corner. Pump fakes, now puts it up. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out. Lively gets it over to Doncic. Players go falling down. Tatum runs it down, picks it up. Tatum now attacking, stops, turns, spins, kicks it out to Holiday up top. Holiday catches, driving to his left. He's got space, steps back, puts up a straightaway 3. Holiday can't get it to go. Lively with the rebound. And Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks are going to call a timeout. My goodness. Hardheimer said this one might be rigged, folks. How can it be rigged, my brother? How can it be rigged? Boston they're doing to Boston. Boston does not like to go to the basket, man. They're settling for these jump shots. This is what they've done. They did this against Cleveland in the regular season earlier in the year, where they were down 22 in the fourth quarter, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, walking legend. But then Dean Wade got hot from three and beat him. Hold on. Asher Cat said, good time for a timeout. Smart. Walking Legend said, been out to battle for who wants it more. I think they both want it pretty badly. I'm not a fan of that expression. I will say it's a battle on who can execute better here in the fourth quarter. But last half of the fourth quarter, it is a one-possession game. Dallas has the ball down 3. After being down 21 points here in the fourth quarter, it is a 3-point game. PJ Washington has it up top, over to Luka. Luka being guarded by Brown. Luka calling for a screen. Coming to his right off of PJ Washington's screen, attacking to Derek White, and then a reach and foul on Derek White. Third team foul. That could come into play. 2 more fouls and Dallas is in the bonus. Hartheimer said, possible way rigged if Boston players were told to keep it closed and not make an embarrassment in Dallas. That makes sense. That's why they went up 21 in the fourth quarter, Hartheimer. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I'm not going to lie. As Luka misses a little fall away shot in the paint. Derek White bringing it down. Has it on the left wing. Hands it off to Holiday. Up top to Brown. Brown being guarded by Green. Coming to his left. Between the legs. Quick crossover to his left. Attacking Lively. Gets caught in the air. Throws it out to Tatum. Tatum extra pass to Horford. In the corner. Lively closes out. They get it back to Brown. Down low. And then a foul on Luka. And Luka saying that Brown hooked him. Something they called on Luka earlier against Brown. Here they call Luka for a foul. Luka saying he got hooked. Jason Kidd calls a timeout. I think he's possibly going to challenge that. Interesting challenge. Walking Legend said, I just know the Celtics like to choke. Yep, this is the thing that people were worried about the Celtics in the playoffs. Fortunately for them, they didn't have a real challenge in the playoffs, right? They got Miami injured without Butler. Then they got Cleveland injured without Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell later in the series. They got Indiana later in the series injured without Halliburton. I mean, they've gone some breaks where, they've been able to be pretty comfortable. So, Astra said you should get sound effects. I do have sound effects. I just don't use them. I forget to use them. And I have to adjust them. I adjust them the way they are. I have some sound effects. I got them. I do got them in here. But it's not convenient for me to use, and I don't really like the ones I got. So I'm working on it. I'm working on Astra. Absolutely getting a soundboard for next season to start. But I got to work on it. Walking Legend said, I'm a Boston fan. I'm almost about to crap my pants right now, and I don't even think it's rigged, buddy. Yeah, it's definitely not rigged. Holiday has it up top against Luka. Hands it off to Brown. Brown coming to his right. Stops. Spins. Coming to his left. Kicks it out. Horford wide open in the corner for 3. Comes up short. Josh Green with the rebound. It's still a 3-point game. 4:25 to go. Kyrie bringing it down. Quick crossover to his left. Attacking Holiday. Stops. Mid-range jumper off glass. Can't bank it in. Why are we rushing these shots, Dallas? Why are we rushing these shots? Holiday hit ahead to Brown. Brown crosses over coming to his left. And a blocking foul on Luka. Luka's fouled out. That's 6 fouls on Luka. 4:12 to go here in the third quarter. Wow. That's absolutely foul on Luka, too. There's no disputing that. And Jason Kidd, he has no choice but to challenge this. You have to try and keep Luka in the game, but they're not going to win. They're not going to win that challenge. It's absolutely a blocking foul. You can't review that and then... I thought they should have challenged the other play for his fifth. But Jaylen Brown, incredibly smart move to just go at and attack Luka there. Smart move. Walking Legend said, there's the first real reality check right now for real. Yeah, I mean, Indiana gave him some scares. Absolutely gave him some scares. You got to put respect on Indiana's name. As much as I don't want to, but you got to. They gave Boston a fight, but you never really thought that the Indiana was going to be Boston. So, and I guess maybe at this point you don't think that Dallas is going to beat Boston either. But like Luka and Kyrie, pretty scary. A lot scarier than Andrew Nembhard or Tyrese Halliburton. Walking Legend said, now it's time for a cold Kyrie takeover. 3GP said, Kyrie, time to shine. This is a rough call. Astra said, hey, maybe Luka's been holding them back. Let's see. It's absolutely a blocking foul on Luka. You have to challenge it, though. Your star player fouls out. It's a blocking foul to me, though. Decision should uphold here. I'd be surprised if they overturned it. Elizabeth Blatch, what's up, Liz? Elizabeth said, this game is real close. Got to give Dallas some credit, but I'm not going to lie. All of it will be for naught if they lose because they will then go down 3-0. And we know what happens when you go down 3-0. Series is over. Namar said, I think Kyrie Irving's going to help him win this game. He's got 4 minutes to do so, man. He's got 4 minutes. I believe, they haven't made the announcement yet, but I believe Luka's going to be out. I believe that's going to be a 6th foul. It's got to be a blocking foul to me. Luka Doncic officially fouled out of the game. Terrible defensive performance from Luka, who was just hacking and whacking away out there. 27.6 boards, 6 assists. So you're going to have to rely a lot on PJ Washington, a lot on Kyrie Irving here. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Luka. Again, I don't understand that. What is Jason Kidd doing with Tim Hardaway Jr. out there? Tatum spinning, driving, kicks it out. Brown, pump fakes, driving to his left, shot clock winding down, fades away. Great defense, and Brown comes up well short. Lively with the rebound. Here comes Kyrie. Still a 3-point game, 93-90. Both teams struggling to get over this hump here. Kyrie has it up top, coming to his left, stepping back, pulling it back out. Holiday coming up to guard him. Lively setting the screen, coming to his right, driving it down. Mid-range, foul line, pull-up jumper. Kyrie Irving knocks it down. 1-point game, folks. 1-point game. 93-92. Holiday up top to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Holiday on the left wing. Between the legs, coming to his right. Back up top to Tatum. Tatum coming to his right. Green guarding him. Tatum looking to go one-on-one. Between the legs. Coming to his right. Euro steps down the lane. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to go, but Brown right there for the offensive rebound and put back. And Boston finally gets another basket. Still a 3-point game, 95-92. And an offensive foul on PJ Washington, setting a screen on Holiday. Holiday hit the floor. So it's a turnover. I got to see the replay here. Is it a bad, egregious call? That's not a foul. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. That's a very unfortunate call. Derek White has it up top. 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes to go. Derek White coming to his left. Over to Horford. Horford swings it over to Holiday. Holiday being guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Swing through, coming to his left. Driving down the lane. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out. Derek White wide open for a three. Splashes it. Nothing but net for Derek White. That may be a little bit of a dagger. Still a lot of time left, but putting Boston up 6 here. Kyrie driving to his right, being guarded by Holiday. Holiday's locking in defensively. Kyrie blows past him, gets fouled from behind by Holiday. Kyrie going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Astrocats said over-dependence on Kyrie now? Possibly. Astra said 6 points, 2:28 to play. Yeah, I mean, it's more about, like, you got to stop Boston from scoring. That's, it's a little bit more than 6 points because you got to score, you got to stop them from scoring, Kyrie knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Kyrie is pretty clutch, man. He's gonna have to have a phenomenal game, phenomenal ending here. He's had a phenomenal game. He's got to have a phenomenal ending here against Drew Holiday, who's locking in defensively right now the way he's playing. Kyrie knocks down the first free throw. He's been perfect from the foul line. Remains perfect from the foul line, going 2 for 2. 98-94, 4-point game. Can they get another stop here? 2:30 to go. Under 2:30 to go. Derek White has it up top, being guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. And he throws it inside the Tatum, stops, catches, spins, goes up hard, and throws it down with 2 hands. Terrible pass, but Jason Tatum just being big and strong and long, catches that thing, able to secure it, throws it down with 2 hands. 6-point lead remains for Boston. 2 minutes to go. Kyrie dancing with it, between the legs, coming to his left, getting downhill, scoop layup with the left hand, airballs it. White saves it, but over to Josh Green, who lays it up, can't get it to go. Lively offensive rebound, put back dunk. A lot of time coming off the clock right now. Under 2 minutes. 4-point game. Derek White coming to his right. Being guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway. Guarding White. They get it over to Tatum up top, being guarded by P.J. Washington. Tatum jab step. Driving to his left. Stopping. Stepping back. Left wing 3. Over P.J. Washington. Can't get it to go. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes flying in for the rebound. Here comes Kyrie bringing it down against Holiday. Full court pressure. Kyrie has it up top. Coming to his left. Off the screen. Pump fakes. Inside. Lively standing under the basket by himself. Throws it down with 2 hands. It is a 1-possession, 2-point game. 1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. 100-98. Oh my goodness. Drew Holiday bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Brown. Brown being guarded by Green. 1:10 to go. It's Brown's turn. We had Tatum. Now here comes Brown. Brown between the legs, coming to his left. Stops. Pump fakes. Then puts up the mid-range jumper. Knocks it down. Jaylen Brown, my goodness. He's been phenomenal here in the second half. Jason Tatum. Who are we going to go to? Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? Jaylen Brown. Kyrie driving it down at the foul line. Kicks it out. P.J. Washington in the corner. Pump fakes. He got space now. Puts up the 3. Can't get it to go down. Horford secures the rebound. He's bringing it down. We're under a minute to go. Green in pursuit. Knocked it away. Horford fighting for it. Stepped out of bounds. Is it a foul? What's the call? What's the call? What's the call? What's the call, ref? It is Dallas ball. It is Dallas ball. Horford out of bounds. Oof. 40 seconds to go. Kyrie bringing it down full court against Holiday. Kyrie against Holiday. It's a 4-point game. We got to get going, Kyrie. We got to get going. Time winding down, Kyrie. Gets to his right wing, puts up the three, comes up short, fight for the rebound. And P.J. Washington fouls Derek White. Looks like that's going to be it, folks. 22 seconds to go. Dallas. Oof. Oof. That is a tough shot from Kyrie. He took there on the right wing for three. Can't get it to go. Walking legend. Looks like you're going to pull it out. Looks like your Celtics are going to pull it out, walking legend. Derek White knocks down the first free throw, makes it a 5-point game with 22 seconds to go. Looks like Boston's going to go 3-0 and secure their first championship. Derek White goes 2 for 2 at the line. I mean, Finals MVP is going to Jaylen Brown. That's got to drive Jason Tatum pretty crazy. I mean, I know he's going to say all the right things. I think internally he's going to be like, damn, I didn't win Finals MVP. Damn. I guess that's not my team. Jaylen Brown won them this game. He absolutely won them this game tonight. Jaylen Brown is going to end the night as their leading scorer, too. He's got 30 points, 24 in the second half. He had 6 in the first half, 24 in the second half, 10 for 18 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. Also picked up 3 assists. He's got 30 points and 8 assists tonight. Ooh-wee, 38 and 8. Closing in on a 30-point triple-double for Jaylen Brown. My goodness. So Dallas, they have 22 seconds to go. They're down 6. They got to go for a catch-and-shoot 3 here. You got 22 seconds. You don't have enough time. Green's got to get in. Hardaway catches, coming to his right, puts up the right wing 3. He's open, way off, Lively chasing it down, but Brown gets to it first. And then they foul Jason Tatum, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Walking Legend said again, 3-0 choke incoming, especially if KB doesn't come back. 37-year-old Horford going to get exposed in the Mavs adjust. Nah, I don't think this is the year, Walking Legend. Tatum knocks down the free throw. Astro said Mavericks blow out the Celtics in the next game to have a chance. They don't have a chance. This series is over. 3-0 is a death sentence. P.J. Washington bringing it down. Gets fouled by Horford. That's going to be it, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. Appreciate everybody coming out watching what ended up being a pretty entertaining game down the stretch. Unfortunately, Luka had the foul out. But that was by his own doing, man. I mean, just dumb, silly, stupid fouls from Luka. Very undisciplined game from Luka. Very disappointed in his performance tonight. I thought defense last 2 games has been absolutely unacceptable, especially for a finals performance. I mean, where are you, brother? Where are you? P.J. Washington misses a free throw, but this game's over. Asher said Celtics just too much firepower. They have everything, offense, defense. Absolutely. I mean, most championship teams do. If you're going to win the championship, I hope you would. I hope you would have offense and defense. As Tatum runs out the clock, and the Celtics going to end up winning it 106-99. They take the commanding 3-0 lead, and Boston Celtics going to end up winning their first championship since 2008. Their second in the last 30-something years. Walking Legend said Brown deserves a ring more than Tatum, if I'm being honest. Brown bailed us out. Absolutely, Walking Legend. Absolutely. I mean, even going back to the Indiana series where he won the conference finals MVP, or conference finals player of the series, or whatever it's called. There's a reason why he won it. It's a reason why. Right? Walking Legend saying we might be seeing peak Brown. I think so. Namar said, I was hoping Mavs won tonight, but the Celtics won. Made me upset. Absolutely. 3GP said, imagine what the Knicks would have done to the Mavs. I don't want to imagine it. I just want to get healthy for next season and see a healthy Knicks team. This season's over for the Knicks. I don't want to live in fantasy land. I want to move forward. I want to see with the healthy Knicks team. I want to see them go into next season. Anunoby, Harnstein, Robinson, Randall, Jokibitis, all the guys. So that's going to be it. Signing off, y'all. That's it. Sucks what Luka did, though, and bad coaching, keeping him in. Yeah. Walking Legend, appreciate you, brother. We'll tune in. Look, Boston's going to end up winning Game 4 as well. They're going to end up sweeping this final series, and that's going to be it. But appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me for this finals game. If you're in the East Coast like I am, it's 11 o'clock right now. Way too late for these basketball games. I don't know what they're thinking, putting these games on at 8:30. 8:30 start time is way too late. But that's going to be it. Astra, Namar, 3GP, Hardheimer, Walking Legend, all you guys. Appreciate you. But that's going to be it. I'll see you guys when they play next. What's today? Wednesday. They play Friday. They got 1 day of rest in between. I'll see you guys on Friday. Love y'all. See you then. I'm out. Bye.